Flowers bloom with every breath. The sun and moon, they take a rest. I write your name up in the sky. Hearing your name makes me so high. Natural phenomenon, unexplainable feeling. I was lost, but I found you. Would you let me hold your hand and fly? You don't have to be afraid, everything will be alright. Stars align for you and I, maybe we should both try. You don't have to be afraid, everything will be alright. Would you let me hold your hand and fly? Would you let me hold your hand and fly? Would you let me hold your hand and fly? You are everything in my heart and in my mind. I believe in fairy tales and happy endings. Natural phenomenon, unexplainable feeling. I was lost, but I found you. Would you let me hold your hand and fly? You don't have to be afraid, everything will be alright. Would you let me hold your hand and fly? Would you let me hold your hand and fly? Would you let me hold your hand and fly? And fly.
A slap to your side, a push on my foolish pride. I'm out of my mind. I'm down from the endless high. Don't know who's losing, who's bruising, who's choosing to stick it through. So we fight with fire. Still on a wire. We fight with fire.
Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back. Let me make sure the mic is well adjusted. There we go. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. All having an amazing weekend so far. How have you been? You have been well. Welcome in Rose, welcome in everybody else. Today we are back with some more Final Fantasy. We'll be continuing on with the Moogle quest line. I did take a look at the rest of the quests that I had left. They're quite a bit. We'll do our best to try and get through most of them, if not all of them, tonight. Hopefully we finish it. If not, I know that definitely next time will be our restarting of MSQ, if not the actual end of the quest line. Yeah. I completely forgot to log into the game. So, let me actually open up the game. What did I also do? And I'll just switch over to other scenes now. Let me open it. Right. Good. I'm actually gonna pause the music now. As soon as we log in, the music for the game will kick in. So, to avoid the conflict and everything, we're just gonna make sure that it's just work. But yeah, also that you actually put your piebald in your lodge. I was thinking about starting to put some trophies. Then I looked at how much they cost for the taxidermy, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait a bit, because I still have some other stuff that I want to buy. Mainly that 60k rifle. Let me log into the data center. Okay, looks like the game is up well. Good. But yeah, I do want to wait on getting some of the other stuff first, before I personally do any other taxidermy, but I was able to actually get a bunch of stuff that I wanted to get. I was able to buy the Dokken rifle, the 223. I was able to buy an amount of bullets for it. I restocked the bullets for my two other main guns. And I bought the new scope, so that is very nice that I get to zoom in already farther than I used to. It's only up to ×8, but that's still decent for me, compared to what I had earlier. And I also topped off my scent conceal. If people are confused as to what game I'm talking about the Hunter Call of the Wild. I was gonna say Hunter Showdown, that's a different game entirely. But yeah. I'm starting to get a bit obsessed with that game. It's really fun. Alright, did I have any other announcements? I don't think so. So what we're gonna do is we are just gonna get straight into it. So, let us... Why does this place tilt? Let's do that. Alright. Sweet words, shadowy dealing. Delivered to a dashing band of players. Oh, I think that's gonna take me to Gridania. Alright. If it isn't my favorite assistant, Kupo. Brace yourself, for today I have a task for you that will have all the fair maidens in Gridania green with envy. This letter in my paw is addressed to none other than the homunculi. You are familiar with the homunculi, yes? Traveling trope of troubadours, renowned for stirring the seeds of passion the realm over. Ever since their recent performance in Gridania, their popularity has gone through the roof, Kupo. Why, I've handled hundreds of fan letters in the past fortnight alone. Kupo? Oh. This particular epistle Here's a key from a trader in Ul'dah. A matter of business, mayhap? All the more reason that it must be delivered to Britannia with haste. We'll find the band and its leader, Augustinio, oh that's the name, for the next performance at the Great Lone Growler. Alright. Off. Until we get the other maps, we'll have more fun here as well. Yeah, I know I will. I do need to kind of like also check where it's at right now as far as actual prices. And then kind of like just wait for sales to stop before getting other maps. Botanist skills. But yeah, I got a lot of this up. Right now, all I want to get as far as in-game money is concerned, as long as I'm top and everything else is the 60k rifle. I think I currently am sitting on about 15k. So I'm already kind of like a quarter of the way there. But yeah, once I'm able to get that, a little bit of extra bullets for my guns and stuff, I'll start actually putting money towards taxidermying stuff. I have a bunch of gold rating animals that I now have. I think I got a couple extra today as well, so I'm doing good that way. I am Augustinio, vocalist and leader of the Homunculi, lyrical genius, the likes of which this realm has never before seen. And you, no doubt, are one of my innumerable fans. You come seeking my autograph. I ask that you return when our rehearsal is done. I actually have a letter for you. I think it's business. A letter? Don't tell me. Taking on a second class a messenger boy, that you might afford tickets to our next performance. Most admirable, friend. Most admirable indeed. Dude, I didn't even know who you were until a second ago. Has our new contract arrived, perchance? I am ever so looking forward to sharing our gift of music with your zines the realm over. Our ballads, days shall sweep the land, and a new chapter in the legend of the Homunculi will be fit. That said, it is a touch bittersweet. It is only through Maycenta's patronage that we stand where we are today. Oh, are they gonna... Oh, okay. Did I hear my name? What might I do for you today, Augustinio? Looking to procure a new garb for your next performance, mayhap? My darling Maycenta. Just the lady we're hoping to... The homunculi have a most important announcement to make, and I felt you'd be the person to know. To put it simply, we are taking our show on the high road. The homunculi have made arrangements with a tour that will span from Memphis to Thanaland. Why, our long-sought dream realized at last. I truly could not be happier for you. Needless to say, as your patrons, Black Rabbit Traders will gladly provide you with the funds for this momentous undertaking. That said, recent events have thinned our coffers some, but worry not. I shall return and meet with my superiors immediately. I can promise you that you will be able to depart within the next minute. The sentiment is welcome, my darling, but that will not be necessary. A trader from Ul'dah has promised us all the gil we need. You leave on the morrow. I'm afraid there is another rub. Our new backers desire to be the sole and singular patrons of the Homunculi. Our relationship with Black Rabbit Traders has been a mutually beneficial one, but I fear that it must come to an end. Oh, that sucks. They suck. What? I cannot mean this. Maycenta, my dear, we are forever in your debt for all that you have done for us. Yet you must understand the gift you would share with the realm is too great to tarry here any longer. Parting is always such a sweet sorrow, and yet pain would only be greater were we to linger on. We will treasure the memories we have made forever, but the road calls us onward. As ever, the words flow from your lips like honey. Very well. If this is the choice you have made, who am I to stand in your way? I say only this. Your viewers had best be the greatest show yours has ever seen. As your first and foremost admirer, I will settle for nothing less. It will be all that and more. You have my word, my dear. They actually kind of sucked for that adventure. Have a word with you. Meet me beneath the bridge by the Leatherwork Guild and speak to no one of our conversation. Yeah, sure, I can do that. A little bit sketchy if you ask me, but oh well. They suck. No, really, they actually do suck for that stuff. Having a backer and then just kind of like being, you know what? Somebody promised this point, so we're leaving you. Even though other person or organization has been kind of like supporting you all this time. I mean, I get it. Sometimes expansion is a new thing, but you know, a little heads up would not have hurt. Maybe a discussion, maybe something. Maybe they would have been able to, you know, meet the offer. Use it. You never know. Thank you for coming, adventurer. Let us delve straight into the matter at hand. You know that I serve as a consignor of Black Rabbit traders, yes? It is a profession which is about as glamorous as it sounds, which is to say, not very. There was a time when I entertained the thought of leaving it in search of a more fulfilling line of work. Then, one day, I happened upon them. Their music was enchanting, and their countenance even more so. But the garb they wore, my dearly departed grandmother wouldn't be caught dead in those garish rags. And so I proposed an offer. Black Rabbit traders would clothe the homunculi in our finest garb, and pay a sum sufficient to keep their instruments in good fettle. In return, their performances would serve to promote our wares. It was a relationship that exceeded the wildest expectations of all involved. Audience flocked to their performances, and business at Black Rabbit Traders burgeoned. It was a dream come true for all of us, a dream I thought would last forever. But I assure you, this is no self-centered grudge. This sudden offer is most troubling, for all our successes, the profits of the homunculi have brought us would... Oh, hey, Cloy! Welcome in, welcome in. So much for that sub, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. How are you? I hope you are well. For all our profits that homunculi have brought us would barely amount to a clink in the coffers of any wealthy Uldan trader. Now, I smell something. I would ask your expertise in investigating the matter. Walk the markets of Britannia and listen to the word on the street. Should you hear of any shady dealings, return here and share them with me. Alright, that sounds simple enough. Oh, I can't go that way. Doing good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, I heard you, or not heard, I saw that you finished, the story for Zenless Zone Zero. How did you like the game? Also, I got that, I got the couple of videos you sent for the new MMO. It looks good. That one looks good. Any news? You take Parsimon-Trey, master of the markets, for a common rumor monger? And to compound the insult, you come bearing not even a single eel pie? Oh, very well. I shall deign to answer for no other reason than that you seem unlike to my sight until I do. All the talk about the markets of late has been of the attacks on the Black Rabbit supply wagon. As you might have heard yourself if you had a pair of working ears. With the damage visited by the calamity upon the land, it's natural. Trade has been slow to recover in Britannia these past 5 years. It's only with the wares brought in by traveling merchants from Ul'dah that these markets have been able to sustain this level of activity. Like to... Oh, what did you do? What you do? The only local operation that has been able... Oh, did you buy the Gundam game? I'm gonna assume you bought the Gundam game. The only local operation that has been able to bring in a steady profit is Black Rabbit Traders. But with their purchasing of items from adventurers and my senseless recent efforts to employ that band of honey-tongued bards in publicizing her product, perhaps they've enjoyed a bit too much success for others' liking? Oh. Let me think. What? What? Oh, I'm gonna have to tab out. Just give me a second to do that. Oh! Oh, I appreciate that. I shall accept. Thank you, thank you. I don't remember what this game was about exactly, like what the story was. I do know of the Digimon series, I haven't really seen much of it. That makes sense. But I appreciate it, thank you, thank you. When did I get these? Oh, I think I got them from something or the other. Alright, time to tab back in. Oh, it's... Not everything. Alright, what do you have? Assuming that's a co-op game? Whoever behind these unpardonable crimes. What crimes, you say? Why, I speak of the vicious attacks on Black Rabbit supply wagons, of course. Surprised you've not heard. Tales are so terrifying as to keep the bravest merchant up at night. My brother Marculor, stubborn as he is convinced that the Uldans are pulling the strings. I, however, believe we should be wary against letting our prejudices color our view. Take Rishushu. While many merchants think only a profit, she has spared no effort in studying Redanian culture and trade. Filing regular reports on the transactions made. Oh, there's a spy. As she tells it, she has taken an active role in promoting Redanian wares in her homeland and across the realm. My brother is entitled to his opinion, but I cannot see how any could question the girl's intent. Her intentions are plain as day. Rumors, you say? I haven't heard them yourself. Can't take more than 2 steps these days without hearing of another attack on a Black Rabbit supply wagon. I've got my own theories as to the perpetrators, mind you. And they start with a certain Ul'dah wench, who I reckon ain't too happy about her rival's successes. Evidence? Let's just call it is. I wouldn't trust an Ul'dah half as far as I could throw one. And he probably can't throw in one bar. Although, a lot of those are pretty puntable, so... I guess you can punt them far enough. Which would make it possible to actually trust some if you punt them far enough. The punt of trust. One of the best Digimon games. I think I've seen people play it, maybe even you too. Is it co-op? I forgot if it was co-op or not. But I appreciate it. Thank you. So, our recent troubles are the talk of the town. Little surprise that. To the rumor monger, the misfortune of others tastes as sweet as honeyed mead. I must say, this news that Rishushu is monitoring transactions at our markets is somewhat concerning. While I have no desire to erase the conclusions, I believe caution is in order. There is more. But presenting herself as an independent merchant, I have reason to believe there's a sizable portion of stock through the Buyer Trading Company. Perhaps the name is unfamiliar to you? It is most often heard in connection with all manner of ill rumors, dealings in stolen goods, swindling unsuspecting customers, and so on and so forth. Under normal circumstances, I'd want nothing to do with this band of thieves, but if they've set their sights on my honey-tongued homunculi, I simply refuse to turn a blind eye. Fortunately, I have an idea. I prepared a certain document that should keep the truth. Ask that you deliver it to her and keep her distracted. I will take care of the rest. She is probably scheming right now. Like, scheming right now. She's gonna come. So ridiculous, I bet. Oh, makes sense now. The only Rodanian I've met in my time here who understands how to do business. Whatever brings her... Yes, what can I do for you? I got a letter for you. Or a piece of paper. Proposition from you, say. I've been around far too long to fall for empty tales of these promising great windfalls. Ah, very well. Let us see what you would offer. This is a page from the Black Rabbit Ledgers, complete with a list of all wares purchased from adventurers, along with their selling and purchasing price. With this knowledge, I can simply sell the wares that they offer at a discount, while raising the price on those goods not obtainable elsewhere. Simply by following the principle of good trade, I'll be able to make a fortune. My dear Mycenta, I know not what brings you here today, but it would appear you've come just in time to watch me win over your loyal customer. Your services today will not be forgotten. Come back in a fortnight's time, and I promise you'll receive your fair share of the profits. Okay, so basically we're posing as a shady adventurer that stole a ledger from the Black Rabbit Trading Company. And she's gonna report back to the Buyer Trading Company, isn't she? She's playing chess, that Mycenta. I cannot thank you enough. With your aid, the first step of my plan has been carried out to perfection. Now, my visitor should be arriving any moment. You went over this guy? Yes, thank you. As promised, here is your payment. What's that look for, friend? Smart businesswoman knows how to use all of her resources to understand what I mean. The fellow who just departed was one of Rishushu's underlings. I asked him to search his stall for 2 documents. The first one, which my new friend has dutifully delivered, is a contract with the homunculi. As I suspected, Rishushu aims to steal our profits and accomplish this first and foremost by luring our most exclusive band of bards away from us. The other document I have acquired is a page from the latest report sent by Rishushu's staff. But the red mark along our amazing trading thoroughfare, assuming that Rishushu's associates at the Buyer Trading Company are in possession of the same document, I suspect that the next attack on our supply caravan will strike right there. Central Shroud, due southwest from the White Wolf Gate. Such brazen acts of banditry cannot be permitted. Yes, I beg of you, adventurer, hurry into the wood and give the would-be ambushers the drubbing they deserve. Should you find any evidence of a connection to those blackguards at Bayard, deliver it to me at my place of business at the Knot. If we do not act quickly, my sweet-tongued, fair-haired beauties will be lost to Britannia forever. Okay. So basically, we're gonna save them from a shady transaction. So I need to... There we go. Alright. Southwest of the White Wolf Gate. Oh. Let's go beat them up. It didn't take long. That took a year or two off my life, I reckon, but apart from that, I'm no worse for the wear. Can't thank you enough, friend. No problem. Okay, so the Bayard Trading Company actually did hire them. Oh, that's crappy. The knot. You're not at her stall then? You should be at her stall, I think. It would make sense. Yeah, there she is, right there. It hardens me to know that our man is safe. You have my thanks, adventurer. Pray tell, were you able to find any evidence of a connection to those rogues at Bayard? Aha, just as I suspected. Again, it's mere speculation, but I dare say we built ourselves a most convenient case. Yes, everything has come together. Rashushu's reports on the flow of goods at the markets found their way to the scoundrels at Bayard, who, seizing up the chance for a quick profit, orchestrated the attacks on our suppliers. Stolen wares were hauled back to Bayard, then sold for a pittance to Rashushu. With the goods now in high demand, she raised her prices, doubtless funneling a portion of the ample profits back into the Bayard coffer. To add insult to injury, they were poised to these ill-gotten gains, along with the timely troubles of Black Rabbit traders, to lure my precious funculi away from me. Why, it's a plan so brilliant, I wish I'd come up with it myself. But thanks to you, friend, it is a plan that has now been spectacularly foiled. Augustinio and the others came by just moments ago to say farewell. If we hurry, we can catch them before they depart. Must make for the airship landing without delay. I have it on good account that Rashushu will be in attendance this tomorrow. Let us shove the evidence of these feelings in her self-satisfied little face. She is basically gonna get the biggest revenge anybody could ever get in the history of Everett. That's a mouth. Come for your share, have you? Patient, and portions are not made in a day. We have another proposition. I have the documents right here. Well, now what have we? Well, I never. Just whose side are you on anyhow? This adventurer kindly rescued one of our wagons from a band of bloodthirsty brigands who just happened to be in possession of the bill you now see. Meanwhile, I have managed to come into possession of detailed reports on our trading activities, signed in your name and addressed to the Bayard Trading Company. Quite the coincidence, wouldn't you say? Ah, she's been got. Ladies, please. This bickering ill becomes your beautiful feature. Shoo-shoo. You say you would donate a share of your profits to see black rabbit traders through their recent flight. For brigands? What nonsense is this? Any reports I made to old Al were simply in the interests of fostering trade. That my contacts at Bayard would use them to such ill ends is unthinkable. Well, given their reputation, perhaps not entirely so. I suspected as much. Let me guess. You had your misgivings, but couldn't let your conscience get in the way when there were fortunes to be had. So you cast your lot with Bayard, covered your eyes and ears, and hoped for the best. Ignorance of your complicity is no excuse for you. I hear that the wood-wheelers in God's Quiver are taking particular measures regarding the sale of stolen and poached goods in light of recent events. A word or two from me, and you'll spend the night in the comfort of your very own jail cell. That said, I might still be persuaded to look the other way, provided we can come to an agreement. My darling Mycenta, speaking as an almost victim of the shady schemes, I dare say, Miss not go unpunished. Then again, one might argue it might be a crime to imprison such a comely lass. Sever all ties with the Bayard Trading Company at once, and promise me you'll never so much as lay a finger on my precious homunculi again. These are my conditions. They are not negotiable. Never again. You have my word. Starting on the morrow, every merchant in the markets will vouch that they've never seen a trader as reputable as Rishushu. She got her good. No putting anything past you, my dear. Now is there. Brilliant and beautiful. Now there's a lass worthy of song. That's he who was ready to bolt for the desert at the call of the highest bidder. Consider yourself fortunate when it comes to business. I can hold my own with anyone in Old or the Orellan for that matter. With the help of a few good friends, that is. Oh, how could we ever have so much as thought of parting ways? Is that a butterfly on his face? Just so. Why, I've never seen a woman more willing and able to use all the resources at her disposal to overcome any obstacle in her path. Remind me never to end up on your bad side again, my dear. Stick to your songwriting and singing and leave the financial affairs to me, and I don't foresee any more problems. We have an understanding. Damn, she's scary. We do. We most certainly do. Mycenta, my dear, you are a veritable sheer force of nature. I cannot imagine any who would dare stand in your way. I'll be watching your future performances and our ledgers with great interest. Here's to a profitable relationship for years and years to come. By the way, Mycenta from the Black Rabbit Traders Company, they're supposed to be like an outfit kind of like merchant. They sell outfits and stuff. That is where you could get all of the starting race outfits, actually. So it's funny that you actually delve a bit into like that NPC backstory. Alright, let me go back to... So, the, Salome. Sometimes they be doing weird stuff in chat. Alright. But before we actually do, step away for just a second. So, we'll go to the BR and I shall be right back. back. Go. Working. Good. Here. Well. I think this headset is starting to give out a bit. I need to change it soon. We'll see. I'll try to milk out the usage as much as possible. It's not bad, it's just the volume can be a bit wonky. I don't know why. Death of a mail. Oh my, death of a mailman. Okay. Oh, thank you. Single player. Okay, that's good to know. I appreciate it again. An assistant in need is an assistant indeed, Rupo. Your postal career has been a series of pleasant surprises. What a journey you've had, from dubious to glorious. A very special honor awaits you today, Rupo. This letter is from none other than Arun, the youngest of the 3 seers. And of all people, it's addressed to his sister, Raya Osena. From one Pajal to another, Kupo. How about that? We are traveling in high society. Never did I expect to trust an assistant with a letter of support, but you exceed all expectation. Alright, Raya Osena. I believe she is in, South Shroud? Yes, near Camp Tranquil. Oh, apparently I have a couple of side quests. Alright, good to know. What's this one about? Okay. Lauren. Burning quest. So, simple quest seems not bad at all, actually. Need to remember to do those. Ever doesn't pardon me to see your face, Theo. Though this time less than others. Come, we've our roles to play in this plumber's farce. Give me my letter. Okay. And there it is, the letter from my brother. Thank you for the delivery. And the certainty. No delivery could be of graver import than a missive between 2 of the seers. Yet, here stands a mere assistant letter carrier, not the deputy postman. Curious, is it not, brother? We are in rare accord, dear sir. There is something amiss with the postman. Secret sorrow that has driven him from his duty. You are bemused, Sergio, and soon to grow vexed for want of an account. Know that this deception was not for your benefit. It is the deputy post Moogle that concerns us. He has seemed rather derelict in his duties, though we laid this test for him. Not remiss, he would be here in your set. In truth, we have seen little of the good Moogle lately. We've heard for him, yet he fears to show himself. What secret does he keep from peers and his friends? If he fears to even show himself, the secret must keep itself poorly indeed. All we need is a look at him and we'd know. Hey, Nell, how's it going? Welcome in. Taking a break from the game? That's fine. We all need a break sometimes. I don't play this game off stream as much as I used to because I am currently obsessed with a couple of other games, so understandable. Could have your aid, Vegio. The work of a post Moogle is too great an import to be hands. Must bring the post Moogle out of hiding in the light of truth. Take this letter to him, good adventurer. Tell him not of us, not of work. Tell him this letter comes from a Twin Adder soldier. Must be delivered to a sylph of ill repute in the East Shroud. We'll beg the post Moogle for aid. Tell him that in your callousness you cannot find the destiny. His vanity shall push him out, and his affection for you will put him in directly to Little Solace, where he shall find us instead of the wicked Silk. We'll settle this once and for all. Alright, sounds good. Is that cat looking at me? Like, the heck is that guy doing? He's not even a white mage. And it's like, I'm not doing the white mage. Alright, the delivery go as it should. Such an important letter, such exalted company. How I miss, well, what's this? Typical letter to deliver, okay? Yes, letter to a city. From Twin Adder's soldier to Luxio, the most notorious silk kupo. Great to come to me. This is a difficult delivery indeed. But I'm not familiar with Four Grove, so barely know the name. Or Stowe? Hello? No idea where to find this Luxio. Huh. I wish I could help, but I regret to tell you that I cannot. Simply cannot go with you, Moon's Four Grove. Why not? Because out in the grove there may be spores. Yes, that's right. I have allergies. But if Amaya insists, yeah, I suppose I must go. Deliveries must be made and sacrifices too. Farewell. At Little Solace we shall meet. Let us go then, and you and I, where the moon's spores fly. Together we shall seek Deluxio. Alright, and that is in Proud, I know that. How now? Where's the postman? It's not like him to be so late. Something is amiss with him, well and truly. Could it be that he has sensed our presence? He dares not meet to seek ears? It is near, sister. Beyond that, I cannot say exactly where he is. The elementals. Something has them stirred. He will not come to us, we shall go to him, brother. You and I are for the Bramble Patch. Legio, you shall seek the postman near the Hawthorn Hut. I like this not, Legio. I sense something diminished about the postman's presence. Hate it. His friend. Alright. Go. Ooh. Oh, this ain't good. This is not good. Rescue the post Moogle. My faithful assistant. Thank you, Kupo. I had just laid down for a nap when those things took me unawares. But everything is fine. Fine. Come, we must go to Little Solace. How now? For someone working so little these days, you seem awfully tired. Did you think you could deceive the Pajals, Deputy Post Moogle? It's an ambush. Oh, Kukupo! Naroon! And why are you all here? Please, don't look at me, don't! I shall look at whomever in however a manner I see fit. Though I may say that privilege does not extend to everyone in present company. My apologies, my humblest apologies. I'm not feeling very well, Kupo. With your leave, I must return to my home. Your home is here at the 12-wood, Deputy Post Moogle, and if you think your friends would allow you to fly on those shredded wings, you must think very little of us indeed. It was a windmill, was it not? Your life has been in the 12-wood. How could you know of such structure? Managed to survive the collision, but the injury was grave. Oh, you poor, brave fool. That was why you suddenly took it on in assist. It was so you might heal. Why would you not tell us, not seek our help? Why hide your hurts from my brother and me, this good adventurer? You withheld it even from your fellow Moogle. Please, please don't take away my cap and satchel, Kupo. Please, it's my life. I cannot be a post Moogle. I don't want to live, Kupo. Please, please don't ground me. My faithful assistant understands, Kupo. I beg you, help me. Tell them not to ground me. I can handle things until he recovers. Do I understand you correctly? You will serve as needed without being named the deputy letter carrier yourself, so that the honor of the post remains with your injured friend. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest may be enough to mend his injuries, or it may not. Still, we do not owe that much. Do we not owe that much to our friend? I shall personally look into Moogle medicine for a cure. What would not do for a friend in need? I cannot speak, eh? Whether adventurer or seafarer, we are all your friends. And you are the deputy postman, still grounded or no. But you will rest, or I shall know the reason why. And that you keep the letters flying to all reaches of the realm. Moogle shall also help. Any small deliveries within 12 words are your honored responsibility, my good Moogles. But sister, surely we need more carriers for letters leaving the 12 wood. That you is an adventurer with other duties, after all. My brother is right. Moogles, send word to your cohorts throughout the forest. Seek post Moogles with hearts stout enough to face the wider world. Now, my dear Deputy Post Moogle, we must tend to your injury. Addio, you are no longer an assistant, but a carrier of your own. See to your duties, and to the novices who will look to you for aid. I love how they say that, but basically nobody asks for my help. Go. Have been recognized for your past achievements and promoted from assistant to carrier. Remember that every delivery you complete helps post a good reason to live. And congratulations on your promotion. Alright, so that's Alyssa. Alright, what new letters shall we send? On the family. The deputy post Moogle has to allow me to go. Okay. Oh! Why, if it isn't just the adventure I was waiting for, Kupo. Have I gotten an assignment and a half for you today? Why you? Because my friend there is no one better suited for the task. I hold in my pouch a letter with your name on it. Not literally, of course. I mean simply that I have a missive for Kira, little Alamigo, and would have you take it to her. It's from her father, and I've been told it must go out post haste. Why aren't you laughing? Anyhow, Chihira is as lovely a girl as you ever wished to meet. Wise in the ways of alchemy, and so kind she gives away medicine to ailing Alamegan refugees, and free of cost, no less. But Chihira has known almost no rest on her crusade, and I worry she's herself to the ground. It would break a post Moogle's heart to deliver a letter with ill tidings to such a saint. So, if the message brings anything but joy to Chihira, will you be a dear and aid her with every ounce of your strength you have? Alright, Little Alam. I have helped her, I think, but I don't remember if I talked to her father or not. I know I have talked to her and helped her. Also, doesn't like much side quests here. I've done all of them. What a pleasant surprise, my friend. I've been so enthralled with learning about Alamegan remedies, I've quite forgotten when last we spoke. So tell me, what brings you here today? What? A letter from my father? Yes. Dearest daughter, I fear I am not long for this world. My belly grows worse with every passing day, and I have something I must keep. My time here draws to a close. I had no idea my father was ill, let alone with a mortal ailment of the stomach. Our relationship is fraught, I shan't deny it, but neither will I idly watch him die. Why, I just learned of a remedy that ought to be potent enough to cure green rot. I need only traitor vegetable to brew it. But you gather some from Xanarak to the south, 3 bunches. I would give all I have to plucking myself, but I fear the Amalja would make terribly short work of one so weak as I. Wait, am I... I should talk more. What have the Longbells since studying Alamegan medicine? For if not this, I swear to you my father will not perish. Not if I have aught to say about it. Right, so... medicine... cap. We are to go into enemy territory to get the ingredient. Oh, we don't need to go that far, actually. One. Two. Right, going from south. This is all blocked off. This is gonna be the closest to go in. I'm almost relieved to see you have returned unharmed. I am most relieved, not almost. What of the trader vetroots? Here you go. 3 bunches. Thank goodness. Though it will take no small time to grind and see tubers, at least now I can my draw. Yet I find little comfort in that thought. Visions of my father all alone and in agony weigh all too heavily upon my mind for that. He is simply too proud to ask for aid of those around him. Especially now, he has put home behind him to organize his merchants from Hyrule. Please, Legio, you go and be a friend to him where none else can. I promise I shan't be more than a few moms behind you with the remedy. Alright. Bridge, I believe? That is... There should have been a hole here. Oh, there it is. I knew there was a hole that I can... kind of like fly through so I can get to the other side. Yeah, I know. Can't any higher. Now it shouldn't keep bugging me with that message. Her father is far away from every and anybody. I am pretty sure I dealt with him today. Plus he probably has just gas. Welcome back, my friend. I knew you weren't immune to the lure of fine merchandise. I can interest you in a... Dear me, why do you look like one bound for the lich yard? You that look like that? No doubt. A fatal ailment of the stomach? Must be good. This is certainly the first I'm hearing of it. Father, I have it. The remedy is done. Yahira, bless my soul. What brings you to these parts? I came to deliver the remedy. Please, you must drink it quickly, lest its effects be lessened. For you, my dear, I would swig anything sweet. Just allow me one small question beforehand. A remedy for what, exactly? It's an alamigan infusion for your stomach, which does still ail you, does it not? Ah, yes, of course, that ailment. My girl, I'm afraid it troubles me terribly. Man can only take so much pain in one lifetime, and I'm near ready to cry mercy. My own damn fault, always blinded by pride and the glitter of guilt as I was. Oh, take me, I was so sure business would grow mighty in this wasteland. But I have little and less to show for the years I poured into this. To call what I make every moon a pittance does injustice to the word. Why, merely opening my ledgers has me doubled over, grasping my stomach in pain. Things have grown so dismal I might even give up being a merchant. My life is near over. What? What's what, dearest? Your life is near over as a merchant? That's all? Have no mortal sickness of the stomach, nor are you headed for an early grave? An early grave? Why would you possibly think? Ah, but I forgot you make every molehill into a mountain. Yahira, really, my girl, you ought to have a thicker skin by now. That's just mean. I'm really concerned for your health, father. Good gods, no one has ever perished from a stomach ache. But no matter. I am glad you're... Even if you've come on a fool's errand, I have a gift for you. Please take it. No. What's that? Speak up, Yahira. I want nothing from you now, nor anything to do with you ever again. You needed to word that better. When the name of the 12 has gotten into it. But I never meant... Good God, is that really what I wrote? Here I had the right of it, then. I've been a complete arse of a father, getting her so astray with that letter. What was I thinking? Colored her too sensitive. Well, take me, I must find her at once and apologize. But which way did she... Bloody hell, Sierra just ran due south, straight towards an Amalja encampment. Venture, please, you must follow her and keep her safe from those lizard men. Yeah, I'll do that, don't worry. He really needed to pick his words better, though. Oh damn, they got our score. Oh, they're tempered, too. Thank you, Teggio. Oh, what is it? Come here. I don't letting my father upset me so, and for blundering so near to the Amalja. All I wish to do now is return to little Alamigo and think things over for myself. I suppose my father ought to know no harm has come to me, but I have no stomach for the man at the moment. Could you please tell him in my stead? He did want to apologize. Okay, she left already. Right? What of my daughter? Something befallen her? Well? Take them. Thank the gods above for that. Never been more worried in my life, or felt such sharp pains in my belly as while I was waiting for news. What was I to do but take a swig of that remedy Hira brought? Let me tell you, it's amazing stuff. A mouthful ease the cramping, and a cup cleanse the pain completely. I had no idea my daughter was such an alchemical prodigy. Why, this remedy is easily worth its weight in gold. It would be criminal to waste this kind of genius or hide such a miraculous elixir from herself. Must ask Hira if she can brew more, but to market it. I'm not asking this to line my own coffers, mind you. No, my daughter created the best in the whole realm. All the better for having access. Just think of the lives that could be saved if the remedy were made available to all yours via my network. Of course, my daughter won't believe my motives are pure, so I'd have you give her this key. Favorite of my late wife's, as proof of my sincerity. She was a victim of the green rot, my wife, and for Hira, imagine seeing the woman who bore you curled up in soiled small clothes, screaming of agony in her stomach and half the time and sobbing the other. That's the memory of her mother Hira carries. I should have remembered that when writing the blessed letter, but being the lackwit I am, instead I sent Hira into a panic. No wonder calling her too sensitive made her livid. Mayhap if I hadn't poisoned our relationship, we could have avoided this ugly business altogether. Only I had not driven the girl away by calling her a naive child all those years ago. All she wanted to do was heal the ailing in little Alamigo, after all. You don't want poor alchemical knowledge, but whence comes the gil for your grand crusade? I asked her. You'll die among the beggars you tried to save if your lofty yields with a coin in your pocket. Ah, wonderful fatherly advice, eh? Thank the 12th Hira wasn't so easily swayed by my folly. And look at the healer she's become. Crafter of remedies fit to save the realm and trusted friend to the Alamegan refugees. She lives with in ways few dons ever have been. Hira has grown into a wise and kind a woman as her mother was. Hasn't got an ounce of my average. She's more than earned my respect and my blessing to live as she did. So, when you give her this neck piece, Sergio, make her understand how proud she has made me. I don't know if the word make her is decent for this. I don't know if it's appropriate for this kind of situation, my guy. Funny how the encampment of Malja is right there. So it's like real easier for them to ambush anybody coming from South Vanaland. Then again, I don't think anybody comes here or from here to East Vanaland. They probably go through Central. Here and safe. Alright, there's the hole in the wall. My father has learned I am well, did he? Did he have aught else to say? Yeah, here's the necklace. How odd. I know I've seen this before, but I cannot remember where. It was your mother. Father is proud of me? If that be true, his heart is grown less cold and calculating. That he kept my mother's favorite necklace all this time. My mother was the gentlest of souls, all tender smile and wise words. Why, my fondest childhood memories are of her stroking my head as I lay abed, and murmuring, though compassion will wander, ever will kindness bloom in your wake. Were it not for my mother's teachings, I would never have learned the ways of alchemy, nor sought to save the ailing with one of my studies. But father never truly seemed to hear what my mother exhorted. Though he asked her counsel more than I, watching him pray so devoutly before the altar of prophet was simply more than I could bear. Yet, though I know not if I believe his promise, I can think of no better way to distribute my remedies than my father's network of merchants. And if his word might deliver succor to the downtrodden, am I so stubborn as to deny him the chance? I'll do it, or I shall at least try, but by enlisting the aid of the Alamegans here in brewing the remedy, how could even the fates deny us success? And after we have made enough to put to market, father and I will finally talk about mother, about my life after leaving home, about everything. That's actually pretty sweet. So basically, I delivered a letter and then helped solve family issues. Right, that wraps up that one. Back to doing stuff. Back to the post move. I forgot the exact number of quests we had, but I know it was. Excuse me. I knew it was quite a few that was left. Ooh, milk cabinet. Why, if it isn't my most obedient trusted assistant, back for more? I've got something a little more demanding of you this time. Nothing less than a demand for satisfaction. That's right. Viper's the dull wants to duel with handsome Larkskull. To the death, no doubt. They're a pair of the most barnacle-brained pirates that ever got washed ashore. They're always tracking at each other's heads open over something or other down in Candlekeep Way. When Handsome's at a loose end, which is the majority of the time, you'll find him loitering around Limsa Lominsa. So, go and say hello and make sure he gets Viper's challenge. Don't forget, prudent post person always sees the mission through to the bitter end. Good luck, Kubo. Oh, is he gonna be... Oh, he's not that far, actually. I mean, if I'm gonna see him again, I might as well just knock them both out. Honestly. We are the hardy pirates. Still stormy sea, with birdbuck on our shoulders and woodworm on our knee. Got business with me, lad? I owe you coin. Come back when these fellas are done tussling. I'm done drinking. Whatever that may be. Haha. I got a letter for you, a challenge actually. What in the 7 L's? I found myself some new woman. The women what make that ill wench look like a puddle of puke. You can keep her for all I care. You and her was made for each other. Ibris, you low-hard bastard. Thinks I'm going to take that line down, does he? There's a wench down in Candlekeep Bay. Me and him been scraping over for a while. Ain't like she's a knockout or nothing, but a puddle of puke. Dog's got a nerve. Any road I know a woman will blow these bitches though is out of the water. We need an arbiter for our litter shindig. Think you're up to the task, lad? I bet ye gold to guano that scurvy curl be hiding his head in the drowning wench. Let's come quick. He'll be mocking up his bitty liver with a bar mat. Piracy. Pirate voices, doing pirate voice. Alright, it was actually, I think, from this side. Go up. I don't need to much. Actually, this might not get me to go. See where this takes. Oh, right where I wanted to. They look like two cats about to fight, I swear to God. Got here just in time, lad. Any more of this contemptible fight and I'd have gutted him like the minnow he is. Alright, settle down, you two. So, you're the arbiter this Bildrat told me about. Good day to you, lad. Name's Fibrous. There's some as call me Fibrous the Dull. Don't let the name fool you. Wits are sharp as be blade. And they tell me there ain't no woman better than mine. I've been trying to knock some sense into Tom's big skull down in Candlekeep Way. But every time some meddling plank comes charging in, stick their nose where they ain't wanted. So this time we ain't fighting with fists, but with facts. And as the only sober one, that's only fair you decide who's right and who's talking out their R's. Alright then. Me first. I'll show you the apple of my eyes. Here, look up the beauties. It'll put airs on your chest. Follow me down to Bulwark Hall and I'll take me winning. Alright, so basically both have kind of like a little bit of a following of, I believe. And they're trying to has the more attractive looking woman. Oh, he ain't talking about those two. He is talking about, ain't that a sight for your bloodshot eyes? Can't say the same myself, but you ain't seen double. There really are two of them. After Peepus run the Makote twins, tell me there ain't no gods. Right after the calamity, it was a terrible tempest struck up and drove me ship against the rocks. Next thing I knew, the boiling waves were dragging me under. I woke up with an head full of stakes, mouth full of sand, and a pair of bright voices ringing in the ear. Aye, 'twas the Makote twins brought me back from the long sleep. Not that I knew it at the time, mark ye. Look at their coral hair, and glowing skin, those eyes could drown a pearlhead, and I reckon I was swimming with the angels. 5 years it's been since I last saw them, but guess what? They remember me. Here I was trying to get the guts to go over to them, and what do you know? They called me over, asked me how I'm doing. A pair of tender-hearted beauties like them giving the time of day to a sun-baked scoundrel like me. Tell me them Makote ain't heaven sent. Go on, lad. Go and bend their ears. Ain't every day you get to see that up close and personal. Not some pirating coin in your room. I don't think he actually knows that they're undercover with the yellow jackets. Welcome to Limsalo Minsa. There is aught we can assist you with. Feel free to ask for assistance. If you needed to be relieved from the tensions of a pair of recalcitrant pirates. You see, we might look all sweet and light, but we're actually much yellow jackets. Stationed here in Bulwark Hall, not only to offer invaluable tourist information, but to keep an eye on certain undesirable elements who might disturb the peace in our fair city. Fibrous, the gentleman you were just speaking with, is a person of interest to our organization, and is under constant observation. Several times of late, we've seen him lurking in the shadows, staring at us, waiting for his chance to strike. You can only deal with him simply by calling him over. A little informal interrogation rather tends to interfere with his nefarious scheme. Why didn't I just tell him? Why didn't I just tell both of them he likes you? Tell me, lad, ain't I right? They the most perfect creatures you've ever set your eyes on. But what? I'm under surveillance? You mean they weren't flirting with me? They were questioning me? Not a pair of Makote lovelies like them is paid heed to a basically sight like you. Best stick to your own kind. There's plenty more bottom feeders in the sea. Shut your running bill, Joel. Aye, they might have misled me, but they did it for a damn good reason. That attentiveness. Beauty. There ain't no woman beats the Makote twins. Ah, listen to that pitiful quabbering of a bit. Nah, boy, follow me down to Fisherman's Bottom and I'll show you a couple of double-dealing Makote. They're not double-dealing, they're yellow jackets. Never did they say they were not undercover or anything like that. Oh, he has his eye on the Fisher lady? There you are, lad. Time to settle this little Barney once and for all. I give you this heathen paragon of womankind. Back in me pirate in days, Captain Cats can meet the markets and some ill at the gossing game. This is none of those. This is none of these crooked dealers. Going for loot, our boys. That's for. Well, blood boiled over, foaming at the mouth I was. Hurling oaths, broadside of a galleon. That's when Sisyphus stepped in, and twice her size are cowering in her fear, but she squares right up to me, a raging pirate in full cry. Don't be a baby. Get a grip, says. There shook me to the core, it did. Any scoundrel should ever think about doing. Seek you down, I'll fetch him a punch up the bracket. Don't believe me? Go and see for yourself, lad. But boom, it was just when you means man ever after. What can I do for you? Don't tell me. Ansel. I can see him lurking over there, snickering. Never was one for subtlety. Ah, so he's got you choosing between me and those Makote twins up in Bulwark Hall. Silly sod's always squabbling over something. You tell him from me that he's got the whole thing topsy-turvy. Much as I am pleased to put on a pedestal, there's no way of judging when it comes to matters of taste. After all, it's like they say, One man's marlin is another man's mudskip. The world's like a ship. You've got your captain, your mates, your buzzins, your deckhands. Everyone's got their own talent, their own skills. You'll be a long time looking for a sailor who can run the whole boat on his own. Ah, she's wise. Did it, you lucky bugger? Not to the sissy poo. So, how was it? Did life change forever? Actually, they don't pass. No way of judging. Everyone's got their own talents. Well, blow smoke up me arse and call me a kipper. Hey, yo. Interesting. It ain't the most wisest thing I've heard in all me life. That settles it. People beats them twins hands down. Alright, that's enough. Time for you to make up your mind, Arbiter. But not here. It ain't fair what was right here in your face. Just move on to the docks. Then you can give us your verdict. That is what I've been waiting for. Time to wipe that smirk off Fibrous' face. Come and let us know when you've made your decision. If they actually like let me choose, they can let me choose the third option. I'm going with the third option. Just gonna screw with both of them. Here it is then, moment of truth. Come on, lad, put us out of our misery. Tell us, Arbiter, which of us has the right of it? Equal the best, or the Makote twins? Out of my way, Scrags, or you feel me jackboot on your scrawny necks. Ain't no place for idle chit-chat. Down to the market with all the other gossiping fishwives. Captain Roswin. Oh yeah, she is the owner of All Women Crew. Her crew of pirates is basically all women. He has a restaurant or a pub or something that is called the Missing Member. Now, I'm gonna let you imagine what that member that is missing is. But I think, coming from a group of all women, I think you know what that is, huh? Well, if it ain't a pair of washed up pirates. Listen here, boys. If anyone tells you to quit your drinking and your wenching and your brawling, give 'em a cup from me or I'll keel haul you myself. Once a pirate, always a pirate. You build up your scores on deck, then settle them out on shore. That's pirate justice. Don't stand around bickering, let your fists talk. My gods, what a woman! Gulp of grog to a shipwrecked sailor she is. All this time I've been pining after them twins, I took my eyes off the real treasure. Aye, she was many things, but Brazils ain't that hard drinking, hard fighting pirate captain. Follow her to the bottom of the ocean, I would. I'm sorry to interrupt your little daydream, but I really must advise you to come to your senses. That's another pirate. Ah, yes, Carvalane. Funny thing is, Roswin actually has a crush on this guy. And she is an ultra tsundere when it comes to it. Only thing a poorish harridan like her would give you is a nice collection of lumps to decorate those skulls of yours. Captain Carvalane. What's in the Savinels, Roswin, and now Carvalane? Just like a captain's convention around here. Probably is. Oi, Carvalane, you stinking scrote. What are you saying about me? Nothing, my dear. Simply removing the scales from those poor fellows' eyes. Mark my words, gentlemen. An animal starved of affection grows desperate, and its desperation dangerous. Hey, what are you calling desperate? I could have any man I want. Fools are queuing up from here to Flannelland to try their luck with me. Not one of them spit to lick me boots. So that's how it is. I should have known a goddess like her wouldn't look twice at a second-rate deck scrubber like me. Not when there's a living legend like Captain Carve laying around. Now, my good man. I think we have a most grievous misunderstanding. I'm as green as a goblin, but I wouldn't give to be a pirate king off to a secret rendezvous with my corsair queen. It's something out of a fairy tale it is. A rendezvous? You lost your mind, man. I do believe I've wasted quite enough time with you imbeciles. I have important business to attend. He's not helping his case. I thought I'd finally find the woman of me dreams. All I got was a rude awakening. You're right, Ox. Maybe I'm better off sticking to my own kind. Aye, right when you got competition like that, you don't stand a chance. People's right. There ain't no point chasing after the perfect woman. I reckon I'll take another crack at me, ale wench. Ain't so bad waking up with a puddle of puke if you've had a good night out. You're ale wench. You beak-witted barnacle. That wench is mine. Take a leaf out of Captain Rossman. We can settle this with our fists. Once a pirate, always a pirate. Sure you'll have, lad. Time red and back to Candlekeep Way. Come down if you ever want to see pirate justice in action. Till then, Erwin see it and Godspeed. That was an interesting line. We are the Archie pirates who sail the stormy. Oh, I didn't know. Excuse me, didn't get to finish the song. Level 15. I could have just as easily went up. I forgot that I was basically kind of like downstairs. I could have taken the Ethernet shard. Right, the past is a story we never tell. My trusty comrade, I have an interesting delivery for you. A regular missive or an irregular addressee. Traveling merchant. Oh. This Naulise ranges alone through the realm. I used to take the letters to her mother, but I hear she is quite ill again. This time of the year, they likely piles her trade on Spoon Pier in the East Crowd. Let's check there first, though. Crowd it is. Funny enough, this is where the MSQ quest is gonna be as well, which I probably might do unsynced if the queue is gonna be long, because it is a trial that we need. Hail, adventurer! Some mousing mushroom today. Are you in the mind to play, or honey still in the comb? Still the thoughts of home. A letter for me. Kill? A cold kill. Damn you, Warha. Lest you think me ungrateful, adventurer, keep in mind that this from my sister. My sister. Still, she thinks it means and nary a word. Urha ran off after mother's second illness. She was ailing and I was but a child, yet Urha left us to fend for ourselves. Or so I thought then. A few moons later she began sending Bill, but never a word, not once. Mother ails no more. I was by her side, because Gil brought her tea of silver vine, mine a soft, clean bed and a fine troop of mourning women. I am alone now, and grown, no longer a bewildered child that waits and hopes. I must find Urha. I know I cannot ask the whalers. Tina has sent was last seen South Shroud. Go to these spots I marked on the map. If you find her, give her this letter. Her name is Urha Liza, or was at any rate. This collar I wear is a match for her own. She still has it, I am sure. We keepers of the moon are... Oh, I want it. Better... Okay. Okay, that's a... Or rather, choker. Right, so, South Shroud region. And we lay in native areas. Oh, that's the that I found. Alright, so... Oh? There's gonna be a battle here. Because it's dark. Is she a poacher? Aw, I hope she's a poacher. Why was it still chasing, waiting to ambush? That's gonna be another ambush. I'm just gonna do the spells I show for abilities. Be able to knock her out. Girl Claw Band. Please, have a fam. Oh. Die, wailing little Lancer. We recognize no laws, neither of men nor of elemental. What we want, hey, that is freedom. Oh, they just killed the guy. She just killed the guy. Who goes? Probably another whaler that wants to dance, my lady. Not, let him join his friends, the family man. Don't want to play, eh? Then you should have stayed in the barrack. Owl would not want to. My sister? No bloody whaler carry a letter from my babysitter. Keep it here and don't get no fresh ideas. Okay. I could take down your boss if he needs to. Come on, give over the letter from Mal. really hurt. No other soul would know about. I'll be missed if I stay any longer. Keep me at Earth Skips. Got things I need to say. So she's gonna report in, take a leave now, and then I'll be meeting up with Solid. Oh, she took off the mask. There you are. Have to stick around a bit in case that wasn't clear. King's law says we've no family outside the forest, but I guess that's almost true anyway. Ma's gone. What do you think the young girl had to do, huh? Feed a bedridden Ma and assist barely out of swaddling clothes? Bad things, adventure. Bad for me, then bad for them. I was beautiful, then I was brutal, like a beast. The whaler caught me at my trade. Pink cheeked little miss. All she saw was a king's trumpet to drag before the hero. So, I took the roses from her cheeks, made them bloom on the fine green doublet. It was worth it, for Ma never knew what I was. So it was worth it, for Ma never knew what I was, but I couldn't go home that day, or never since. I hid in the forest, near starved. City girl don't know how to hunt. Then he found me, king. I killed a wood whaler, and that was a ticket into the curl claw poacher. And my beauty pleases his highness. Man is a man, in alleys or in glades, eh? Mal says she knows what I've done. She loves me still and wants us family. But the cruel claws allow no family outside the gang. I am wanted by the law. But to go home again. I've done right by Ma, and if I have no secret from Mao, my heart's fit to break. If I need to have no secret from Mao, my heart's fit to break. Here, give her this letter. You are her friend. Oh, so she basically like either gonna turn herself in or put herself in so much danger. It's never in between with any of these JRPGs. Love this game. Really calming for some of these. Like, Redania is just the most calming ever game, in my opinion. Just something about it. Adventure, did you find her? Letter? Where? Yeah, she do. Urha wants to see me. How long have I dreamed of this? Adventure. True that one of the curl claws? I'm afraid so. Feared it was though. That man, the one who calls himself the king of the curl claws, being poached, growing fat on stolen game, stolen family. The men of the keepers of the boon live a wanderer's life, for they are at their best in small doses. Women, children keep the hearth, like various trades, and accept game and visits from the menfolk. But King Poach denies this God's given rule over matters of family, forces women to live with him, forbids them to see their sisters, mothers, aunts. Most unnaturally, they lie with him alone. He calls this abomination of family the curl claw. Thumbs his nose at the elemental's will. He goads his poachers to slay a whaler, to bind them to the gang. So terrible are the crimes that all the keepers feel the suspicion that fear cast their way. have known for some time that Mother and I lived on ill-gotten gil, but Mother is gone, and I have no need of coin or blood and malice. What I do need is my sister, the only family left to me. It's my turn to save my sister now. She says she'll meet on the upper paths. Come with me and help me persuade her to leave the Kiro Cloth. Like I said, I could really take down this. It can be so easy. Just say the word and everybody will be free. Oh, all the way over there. Sure really has been sending me everywhere though. Getting caught on stuff. But come home to us, Ra. Ma would have understood. Everything you did for us. I know it. Doesn't matter what happened. We have each other. I couldn't have Ma know. I became a thief and a killer. So I didn't have to be that. What a world, huh? But it's alright now. Yes, it is, Ra. I can take care of you now. I've no debts thanks to you, and have a little goodbye. We'll travel together, and where no one knows the past. All you have to do is come with me right now, that's all. Free of the past and live again. I'll take care of everything else. Hush, Fletcher. We're being watched. Take it over there. Real laws don't forgive divided loyalties. I've got to get you out of here. Adventurer, they don't leave this clearing, you understand me? Make for East Channelland. Come find us after. Oh, they're gonna run all the way to East Channelland, huh? It's down there. Okay. Alright. Didn't take long. Ooh, I have a bad feeling about this. Didn't make it quite to the exit. They are in prime Curlcloth territory. Actually, they should be at a place where a peak is called, what's she called? Yes, basically. Oh no. Adventure. Oh. Cups? I don't know. Adventure, what now? Soft and cold, eh? But now, here we are. Trusting you to take care of my sister. You there. I name you as one of the Curlclaws. Balsam Rose, also known as Bloodwood, also known as the Thornless, also known as Lady Touch Me Not. How many names do you have? No, I'm not those things, I swear it. I just wanted to see my sister. I just need to go home. Just like a keeper. Come quietly, or this will go worse for you. You're a gentleman here, compared to some of the lads you met. A pretty thing like you, I could... Oh, you're one of the King's Claws, alright? What's the matter? Better hanged than... oh. For kindness. would scum, but you'd have my woman, while my thornless rose, our place is with me and no other. Come, my sweet king, does this mean you'll take me back? You'll keep me safe? I couldn't stand it again. I can't. Please, I can't. Of course I'll take you back. Nobody will ever miss you again. You accept my protection. You're a flower, and flowers must be one place. Up. No, Rob. Look what he's taken. Have a name anymore. Not your own, and not the one Ma gave us. Come home, Orha Liza. Come home to me. Careful, adventurer. Sister there has a pert face. I could cut it off before you say God's have mercy. You don't know my sweet baby sister. See how it is. If I went with you, I'd blight your life through 7 hells. I've done bad things for so long, I've got nothing good to give. Are good, Ra, loving and brave. Funny, I didn't know you had more than whalers. Please, there must be a way. Place is with him now. The only one who can save from worse things. Going home? Just a dream. As long as I'm with the king, nobody will again. She has the right of it. 1, 3 spirits here. Not that either of you understand. Go back to your ledgers and duties. You have my leave. Adventure, you'll guide her out of these parts. Now, the only good thing I ever had and had a hand in. Remember that. Bye, babysitter. Wow, she gave up so easy. Orha! Orha! Gonna be good. Does she think he loves her? How can she? No, I cannot judge her. That look in her eyes when the killer mocked her. All those women in the Girl Cloud gang. King's harem. They all seek shelter from worse things. The bone, wallows of blood. Ma used to say we can't see the moon while the sun is in the sky. So it might be coach, I think. If he were taken, Orha will see that there are other lives, better loves. I must believe that. If I'm to save my sister, I need skill in arms. Whaler or poacher, I'll not stand helpless again while a man talks of how I shall suffer for his pleasure. Keep killing poachers, adventurers. I will put the king of the curl claws in chains and take Orha from her. I swear it on my mother's ring, on my sister's broken heart. Ask the elementals to bless this pledge. I could have easily taken it. I'm just saying. Oh, you know, this tenacity. Level up. Okay, back to Limsa. Oh, the Brugier Consortium. Now I remember the name. Lone survive. What, trusted Vecchio? I have a delivery for you, addressed to rest at the severed string over in Raincatcher Gully, Kupo. But promise this here's no more secrets, Kupo. The letter was handed to me in a most curious way. Why, he seemed not to know a postmark and was very figurative to boot. I introduced myself in a way that did credit to our kind, but you can be sure. But when he asked me to deliver the letter instead, you know what he said? Don't deliver it now. Wait a few days. You heard the like? I know how much you enjoy the strange and suspicious, so here we are, Kupo. Alright. No, Shaibu. That would be mindful. Dreamcatcher Gully is basically kind of like a south of one. Okay. Down. I think Dress is supposed to be like a former Garlean conscript that basically kind of like left. And now he's just living here paranoid. You. Been a while. Letter? Letter from who? Nobody knows. Well, my dear dashing best, you dream pain. The ones. Yep. I'm sorry? I know. Ghosts. Ghosts that won't leave me in peace. Haunting me. Or they kill me. No, no, no. Won't let them. I'll run. Start over somewhere else. Help me. The leather sack hidden east of me. Peaceful spot. Surrounded by rocks. Reading. My savings. Hill. To go home with. Home to my family. Get it for me? Help me. This guy is on serious. He is just. That is like seriously. Oh. Oh, nah, she's got it. Jolly green moonshine. Oh, is he gonna do that? Hey, if he is, I might help him. Just gonna wait here for a second. Alright. Oh. Did find it? Find the leather sack. Here it is. Tanka. Let me look inside. Sure. What? No, no, no. The dream. Me! Let me wake, wake, wake. Focus. Mercy. Have mercy. Me too. No. No dream. Bloody helm. Black blood. Cold blood. Hide him in me. By the majesty of Garlemald. Never to desert. Hide him in me. Ghosts. 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 3 years. Not a single night of peace. Now. Arise. Help me. You're watching right now. I have to get out of here. Go somewhere else. For a while, then I can go home. I'll go out the back after you go out the front. Meet me near the abandoned house in Lower Lenosha. You know, mobile squat. House 6. This guy is seriously tough. Needs help ASAP. Oh, the skies are very clear. Yep, those are Garleans, alright. Thinking that help tonight, worm. Flick the blood and brains off it while we drink the wine hot with paltry. Once a craven, always a crave. Pluck you out like a rabbit with that letter. Isn't that what desert ponies do. Dash. Hide. All died. Not all, but most. 3 good soldiers survived. You. Figured you were dead till I saw you skulking by the water. Do you think we don't dream of rain, worm? What honor in surviving an ambush, eh? 3 years of disdain. That ends when we hand over a deserter to the cudgel man. You a friend to the scum? You ought to pick them more carefully. Alright, so y'all have buildings. Don't worry, there's trust. I got you. So he was part of a unit that got ambushed. Oh yeah, that's right. This is where you actually know if he's Scarlet. Or was with the army. Thank you. No one knows I'm alive now. I'd say I was in a unit of Garlean scouts. Melts from ambush in heavy rain years ago. I thought I was the only survivor. It didn't feel like desert. It felt like dying. Heard what they called me. Dashing breast. Never tried to run for that night. They kill you for that. From war. Desert. Why did you... Not kin. Look at me. I'm barely a man. A broken, craven thing. Who decided I should live? How do that? I couldn't even decide some days put to worse. You think I can be well again? Decide to live? Not just be afraid to die? It all begins with the first step. True. I haven't thought things through in a long time. Not since my homeland fell to the Empire. Home isn't somewhere I can buy a fare to. Not a sack of gill or answer. Question. Why does it hurt? How do I feel? I'll see my children again, but it's not the time yet. Think though it will come. That's a start. Damn. So his unit was completely obliterated except for him. And turns out 3 others came for revenge to kill the deserter. Interesting. Very interesting. Got that. Geo, my loyal lackey. Your timing is perfect, Kupo. Look what I just found crumpled up in the bottom of... look at what just popped into the coat bag. It's an official epistle from those doughty defenders of Ul'dah, the brass ways. Needless to say, it must be... I hate you. I hate you. I hate this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I lost my train of thought. Thank you very much. Where was I? Alright. Look what just popped into my post bag. It's an official pistol. Oh yeah, from the brass blade. Needless to say, it must be delivered without delay. Yeah, that I should not have put that. I should not have made this possible. You recognize this seal? Any postmortem worth of salt knows what it signifies. An appeal for assistance. Blades are wont to ask for help, mind you. What they want, they usually take by force. These petitions are only sent within their inquiry when their inquiries lead them outside their jurisdiction. This one is addressed to Koko Buki, master of the thaumaturs. Those blades are nothing if not plucky, I must say. If I suspected thaumaturs of any manner of wrongdoing, I would still well away. So hurry to old Akupo and deliver the message before it's too late. Oh, I'm traveling to the wrong... You messed up my brain. I can't even... Alright, thumbs for this guild. I could have just gained that. That would have been much easier and faster. Oh, are those like to lower down the gate? They are to lower down the gate. Okay. That makes more sense then. Oh yeah, this guy is hell shady. Ah, another aspirant comes seeking knowledge of the ineffable. You are fortunate, child. Of the 5 masters of this guild, Paul led you to the wisest. Pardon? You come here for another purpose entirely? A letter, you say? Yes. Is he covering up? Oh no, just one eye. Seems that the name of our bone keeper, the late Yayake, has been mentioned in connection with the brass blade investigation. Former guildmaster Momoepo stands lamenting protection against the crown. They fear Yayake may have become embroiled in vile plot. Momoepo was convicted of embezzlement 5 years, sentenced to serve in the Colosseum at Nazi. Prisoner of the arena, made to fight until his debts are repaid. He toils there to this day. Why is Momoepo very familiar? I feel like I've actually met the NPC. When his crimes for life, it was the Sultana herself, pressed for a heavy sentence, serve as an example of the consequence of corruption. That would give him reason enough to hold a grudge against the crown. And it is true that Leiteake was his dearest disciple before his fall from grace. It is not beyond the realm of possibility that he might attempt to involve her in his swift and decisive execution of culture. I believe I know just the man to carry it out. Oh, do not feign surprise. Why else would I go to the trouble of explaining this? Now, by way of a first step, I would have you speak with the late Kayake herself. Excuse me. Probe her demeanor of any irregularities and report back to me. Oh, is she in the guild halls? Oh, she's a receptionist. How dare you speak to me like that? Get out of my sight before I regret your presumption. Oh, Oh, my presumption? I only presume to be able to enroll in a guild without being turned away by a bloody receptionist. Of all people, your guildmaster will hear of this. Mark my words. He's probably here for the wrong reason. Welcome to the Thaumaturge Guild. Pray, pay no mind to all that guild matter. Not that the impertinent young fool has any place in this guild. Find that I am quite at a loss as to how to deal with this latest crop of initiates. Most are wholly oblivious to the dangers of thaumaturgy. They imagine our art as a pastime, blindly embark on the path to oblivion without a moment's hesitation. If only they knew. I was here long before the brothers who serve as guildmasters today. For nigh on 15 years have I stood at this desk, ushering unsuspecting novices into the abyss. I have seen too many souls corrupted by power they did not understand and could not control. So, I have taken a stand. Any aspiring initiate who I adjudge to lack the necessary aptitude, I turn away. If that goes beyond a prelate's prerogative, so be it. Too often have I seen a spark of enthusiasm in a novice's eye turn into a conflagration that consumes him. I could not simply continue to stand by and do nothing. You may report my conduct to the guildmaster if you wish. I believe that what I have done is right, and will take full responsibility for my actions. It is for the Council of Guildmasters to decide whether or not my conduct goes against the dicta of the guild. Final judgment on the matter would fall to the eldest of the brothers, Master Kokobeze, I think? Kokobuki. Name is Kokobuki. My turn. I see. So, Prelate Yayake is turning away prospective initiates. I had wondered why the number of new guild members had fallen so sharply. Now I know. Could this be the bitter fruit of Fumoto's unseen labor? Might he be working through Yayake to deprive the guild of new blood and thereby precipitate our eventual downfall? If so, it has been for naught. While the quantity of them has undoubtedly fallen, their quality has soared. Each one is blessed with a natural aptitude for ethereal manipulation. Be that as it may, we cannot be sure of Yake's motive. Must learn more of her recent behavior. Pray speak to others around the ossuary. Oh, Kokobeze. There is a Kokobeze. Prelate Yayake. She's been in the guild longer than any of us. And yet she's still only a boon. Propping up the reception. Wonder why she refused to vote and so stubborn. He was a loyal supporter of the previous master, you know, right up until he was thrown out in disgrace. I suppose her feeling towards my brothers and I must be complicated, to say the least. May explain why she still can't get our names right. I had always imagined it was a lapse of, but now that I think about it, I can't help wondering. It might signify something. Could it be that in her heart of hearts she has yet to accept us as her sisters? Y'all are looking way too... Why are you doing that to my cat? They are looking way too deep. Like, they're thinking way too high. Oh no, So, you wish to learn about Prelate Yayake? There is but one thing to tell. Breaks are fast on thaumaturgical texts and sucks on trees. Mayhap literally. The guild librarians are to be believed. According to them, she has taken several weighty volumes from the ossuary and thus far failed to return a single one. What could she be doing? Zeitayake always has her head in a book. Habit she picks up from Master Moogle, I believe. The study of esoteric tomes he has was without even. So skilled was he at extracting knowledge from those cryptic texts that he was even able to bring several long-forgotten magics back to life. Such achievements prompted many to look past his questionable activities, Yayake among them. Others, however, were not so forgiving. The truth is, long before his fall from grace, there were more than a few of the guild who regarded him with suspicion. Not Yayake. He has always been such an earnest, single-minded person, completely devoted to keeping her understanding of thaumaturgy. She saw only her master's. Oh, so that's outside. Some good for the money, I swear. Just give me a few more days. Oh, he's still broke and in debt? What? You want to know if I'd free like guy? Okay. No? Alright, yes. I've seen her a couple of times heading through the doors over there. Look all shifty. Like a sore thumb she did. That's the back way to the Coliseum, see? You don't look like no fighter. Takes you to the town to where they lock up them obvious fellers, I think. Perhaps she's been paying one of them a visit. Oh, she definitely has been visiting the previous guild master then. I am pretty sure that actually the previous guild master returns in some form, I think. Unofficial, though. My little bird returns. Tell me, what information were you able to gather about our priest? A lot of shady stuff. See, it seems Yayake has deeply enthralled to our predecessor than I first knew. And the business of these missing tomes does not bode well. Wefel was renowned for its almost preternatural ability to gather scraps of arcane knowledge from those off-eaten manuscripts, long-lost sorceries back to life. If, as likely, Yayake delivered the stolen tomes to him, may at this very moment endeavoring to awaken some dread magic with which to protect them. Ultimate. Well, without knowing which texts have been taken, only guess at his intent. Hold on a moment. You did say the books had been removed from the guild's private collection, did you not? I'll be praised, they may yet be away. Here, Fegio, take this. This is the full inventory of the guild's archive. Every manuscript that lines these. Simply compare the books on the shelves against those on the list. Our missing text shall be revealed. Am I gonna look through all of them? Okay. Copy of The Cry from the Depths. Missing. Okay, what else? What else? Copy of The Trough of Kings. A copy of The Lesser Key of Thal appears. Okay. Copy of Thaumaturgy. The Yawning Abyss appears to be. Okay, those are interesting books. Done. Quickly then. Show me which titles are missing. Go. It's as I feared. All of the missing volumes are works which held special fascination to our former guildmaster. It's all but certain that he requested. Alas, I cannot speak for their content. What I can say is that Mumwepa will not have chosen them on a whim. Being a connoisseur of ancient manuscripts, he knows the worth of every volume. The illuminated worth, should add, though he knows the pecuniary worth just as well. As you may have heard, he became obsessed with collecting lavishly ornamented codices, frittering our funds away on gilded and bejeweled copies of works already in our possession. He would even buy works of little scholarly value, providing they were rare enough to drive up the price. By the end, the walls of his study were awash with gold and gems. He would stare at them for hours, wrapped in silent adoration. His lust for luster he emptied first the guild's coffers, then his own being driven at the last to the felonious speculation that will prove his undoing. I mention this because the volumes which Yayake took were wholly without ornament, that Mumwepa desired them for their content and not their form. Here something terrible lurks in those pages, Scipio, something which Mumwepa alone may be capable of discovering. There is nothing for it. Prelate must be made to talk. The end of Yayake's ship draws near. I propose we lay a trap for her. Lie in wait outside the rear entrance to the Colosseum. I will stalk her from the shadows and we have her cornered to close the net. Right, gonna ambush her. Not something I like entirely, but I guess we're gonna do it for the greater good. Heading back to the guild so soon, Prelate? What? Master Kokobo? Kokobuki, Prelate Yayake, stand accused of treason. Brass blades have passed certain information to me which suggests you have been conspiring with Mumwepa to incite rebellion against the crown. I have been conducting an investigation to establish the veracity of their report. Vigio here has been my inquiry. Reason? No, I will admit that I have sought to meet with Mumwepa, but he has yet to agree to speak with me. And what of the manuscripts from the guild? You claim that you removed them not at your former master's behest, but upon your own initiative? Dude, though I know it was wrong, I thought if I could show him some of the texts he loved so much, it might help to rekindle the passion he once felt for his studies. By the time I realized how low he had sunk through his lust for gold, it was late. I had only paid more attention. If I hadn't been so absorbed in my own studies, I owe it to him to help him in whatever way I can. This weight has been on your heart for a long time. I failed my master in his hour of need, but I have been attempting to make amends for it ever since. I have neglected my own advancement and devoted myself to investigating what caused Master Mumwepa to stray from the path of enlightenment. In secret, I began to study the careers of every new initiate, hoping to identify such corruptive factors. Doing so, I feel I've gained a deep sense of which aspirants bring honor to our noble art, which stand at risk of being lost to the void. So you began to turn away those applicants who were unsound, hoping to prevent future thaumaturges from following your former master down the path to self-destruction. That was my intent, yes, yet, search as I might, I wasn't able to find any precedent for my supposed predictive engagement. And I have been deceiving myself along with everyone else. The texts contain the accumulated knowledge of those who have gone before us. They do not preclude us from adding our own. The map of the void is ever incomplete. Our duty to delve into unknown regions, bring back new insights for the guidance of the ability to divine a man's nature at a glance would make a valuable addition to a thaumaturg's arsenal. It warrants investigation. Can rely on you to matter further. If you find evidence to support your claims, I will of course require that you summarize the process. This shall be your atonement, Gaiake, and a fresh opportunity to do your studies. Though the mistakes of the past cannot be undone, mayhap through this the mistakes of the future can yet be prevented. Thank you, Master. If I can be of any assistance to the guild, I shall devote myself to this with all my heart. Well, she was just pure intentions all along. Thank you, Thegio, for helping to bring of this matter to light. Rest assured that I shall instruct the brass blades that their suspicion regarding the Lady Ayake are completely unfounded. But for now, let us return to the ossuary. Past time that the Lady Ayake's labors were shared with the guild, not only for the benefit of thaumaturgs today, but for thaumaturgs to come. Alright. And that's another quest down. Okay, I've leveled up again. Back to Limsa. Okay, before we actually set the next one, I do added the so go ahead to go to RBC, and I shall be right back. I am back. I apologize for the delay. I have to go pray and then I have to run to the bathroom. Thank you, Chloe. For support. Oh. That's interesting. That is a very interesting outfit to give me. That is very interesting. It's gold plated too. What's it gold plated? What's it called? Star Spangled Sublet. Alright, where are the stars? I don't see no stars. All I see is gold plating. Alright, whatever. Interesting though. Well met once again, Peggio. Since you've been such an obedient assistant, I've got a reward for you, Kupo. No drunkards and ruffians to contend with. This time, just rest and relaxation. Tell me, Peggio, what comes to mind when you think of Limsalo Minsa? After pirates, wharf rats, and watered-down grog, that is. Fish, Kupo. There's nobody fishier, and I mean that in the nicest sense of the word, than Wawalago, the master of the fishermen. Wawalago's been putting his wits against the slipperiest fish in the 5 seas for longer than anyone can remember. Why, he's not unlike a fish himself, drifting along the streams of life without a care in the world. So I thought it'd be nice if you went down and got to know him. Take down your weapons, put aside your worries, and take it easy for once. Oh, and while you're at it, you can take along this letter. I mean, you're going there anyway, right? It's like catching 2 fish with 1 lure. I see what you did there. Deputy Post Moogle. Oh, and Rose, I don't know if you are there or not, but I think I might have had an idea as to how I could do the PlayStation streaming on my PC. How I could get the capture card system to work, basically. Something I am floating around. I don't know when I'll add a 3rd day to streaming if I do. But if I do and I end up doing PlayStation stuff, I think I have a system in mind that should come to meet Master of the Fisherman's Guild. And I'm the one you want. Wawalago, at your service. Say you're practicing post first. With a message mark for me. Let's have a look at this letter then. Yep. I miss it from my old mate, Roro Jaru. He's a trinket trader from Ulda, who supplies a certain something that supports and strengthens seafood stocks. Since we set some of his special supporters on the seabed, Fisherman's Bottom's been groaning with. I'd heard neither hide nor hair from him since the calamity hit. Heartening indeed to know that he is hale and healthy. And it seems the old dog's still desperate to do deals. Says he wants to trade one of his treasures for an found fish. Business must be bad if he's bartering his best brass for a bass. Any road, perhaps you could do me a favor while I ready my rod? Rorojaru's boat should be berthed down by the docks. Would you head over and hand him this note? I've marked out a map of where the fish he fancies can be found. Tell him to meet me there, and we'll do... Right? By the docks. Oh, he's by that docks. Okay. Means I need to head upstate. it me, or does it sometimes feel like my character is slightly glowing? Like there's a slight aura of light, like very, very, barely noticeable. I think it's because of the difference in graphics when it comes to some of the older areas. Good gods, must the be so damned wavy? Something's churning. My legs are like jelly. Don't get me started on my poor old back. God knows how I'm going to haul this blasted crate all the way to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh, you've got a letter for me. Yep. But I'll be. Balagos agreed to my offer. I knew he wouldn't let me down. I could feel it in my bones. Looks like my legs finally turned. By this time next year, I'll be a gillionaire. Oh, but look at me, getting all carried away, and I haven't even introduced myself. Rojaru, purveyor of the finest silks and most exotic perfumes, and the rarest curiosity in all Ul'dah. At least I was, until the calamity took all that away from me. My whole warehouse went up in smoke, and my fortune with it. I tried everything to get my foot back up on the ladder, but I was cheated at every turn, lumbered with dodgy gil, and ended up getting deeper and deeper into debt. Now all I've got left are the clothes on my aching back and this rotten box. I was about to declare myself bankrupt, but then I got wind of a tasty tidbit of gossip that set my business brain in motion. There's this fellow in Ul'dah, you see, Ariel Grandi. I knew him back when I was someone who well, turns out he's got a thing for exotic fish, and he'll pay through the out for any rare. That's when I thought of Wawalago, the greatest fisherman in Limsa, and an old friend to boot. Plus, he's the only one who appreciates the true value of the thing I've got in my box. I haven't the gil or the skill to bag the kind of fish I need without him. Or do I have the legs or the back to plug this chest all the way to Candle Way? Let's say, you're some sort of delivery man, right? You help a feller out. I can't pay you anything now, but I'll remember you when I'm rolling in it. Just gonna leave like that? What if I decide to take it and leave? What then? Like, truly, what then? Oh, he wants to go to Western Lenoche? Oh wait, no. Lower Lenoche. Oh wait, I can just do this. Thanks awfully for carrying the chest for me, Sonny. Don't know what I'd have done without you. Actually, I do. When I turned up empty-handed, Walago forced me to start fishing myself. You're short of something to off, you'll snare the scaly specimen solo, he said. Let's have a look at this gift you got me. Blinking barnacles, it's beautiful. See it shine and shimmer like the silvery scales of a sea serpent. You'll flock to bask in the brilliance of a natty knick-knack like this. Hee I knew it. The pawnbrokers wouldn't trade it for Toby, but to a master fisherman, my supporter is worth more than money can buy. So, do we have a deal? Can I put down the rod now? He really doesn't want to fish it. Fine, fine, I'll fetch your fish for you. Rarest rarefied ray in the Rotana. Subject to you shoring up the shortfall in the settlement with a light layer. That is, catch me a carp or a collie or any form of fish you can find and I'll honor your order. A shortfall? You mean the supporter's not enough? Then I'm ruined. I was sitting here for ages and I didn't even get a nibble. There's no fish to be found in this accursed ocean. I dare to differ, my friend. There's shoals and shoals of scaly swimmers around here. Your foray into fishing floundered because there's nothing but numbers in that noggin of yours. Clear your conscience of all those money-making machinations, and mellow your mind. Then the buggers will bite. But we can't dally here all day. There's duties need doing that down at the guild, so I'll lay down a little limitation. Our gear delivery man here will catch me a catch of his very own. You've not netted a solitary specimen by the time he's tackled this task. The deal's as dead as a deviled dodo. So if I don't catch a fish before he does, I go home with nothing. It's all over. I'll be beggared. Thanks won't touch me with a barge pole. There you go, worrying over wealth again. You're duly determined to procure this prized perch of yours, then ready your rod. Banish that brooding from your brain and focus only on the fun of fishing. Vegio, if you'd be so obliging, I'd like you to acquire me an anchovy. Local Mincing one will fill the bill. They're common on this coast, so it shouldn't be a struggle to snatch one straight from the sea, or procure one from a purveyor. It's up to you. So basically, he's like, fish it or buy it. I don't care. Alright, I can't really fish it myself, so I will need to buy it. But how am I supposed to get a Lominson anchovy? Oh, the market pool. Alright, I'll do a return then. So... Nope. Okay, never search market on this character. And nothing? Oh. Fish. Oh, that's too. There's the sea. The Vincent and Chip. Oh, 50 gil per one. Okay. That was actually... Thankfully, I actually found one. What I want to do. Ah, yes. Go back to Lower Limit more Bay Docks. Now, will I have gotten the fish before him actually or not? When you've acquired your anchovy, bring it back here to me. It's up to you how to harvest it. Wisp one from the waves with your willowy wand. Or meet with a monger and pick one up for peanuts. Whatever buoys your boat. Yep. Time's up, Rojaru. Our dutiful delivery boy has completed his commission. You still haven't snagged a single sprat. Sorry, but the deal's dead. Oh, then I've lost everything. My fortune, my future. Oh, I might as well lie down here and die like a dog. Really, Rojaru? What have you actually lost? Well, not on money and misery, but rather, widen your eyes to the wonders of the world. Like just now, when you were focused on nothing but fish. How did it be? was wonderful. For a minute there, I really felt like I was one with the ocean. All my material worries just washed away. But a fat lot of good it did me. I didn't catch a bleeding thing. Eh, financial friends might have been mildly misplaced, but you've been a trader too long to fully free your feelings from your constant contemplation of coin. That's why the fish didn't bite. But still, you drew some sense of satisfaction from it. I suppose that's a start. Gonna catch it real quick. Holy mackerel! I mean, holy catfish! That isn't a saltwater catfish, is it? I thought they were extinct! Oh, if only my client could see this. I'd get a sultan's ransom for it. Aye, here is the some that's a saltwater catfish. There's some that says it's stuffed in the calamity. I'd heard word they were hiding here in Candlekeep Bay. The rumors were right. Take it, Rorojaru. Consider it a prize for your persistence. Do with it what you will. Oh, just like that. Wait, Wawalaku, what about your payment? You going to take my supporter? Shiny shorts fish go crazy for? The star-spangled subligar? What? Oh, those. I've got hundreds of them at home. Just remember, Rorojaru, don't drag yourself down brooding over business. Free your mind from fretting over your fortune, your future. Try to think like a fish. But if that still doesn't solve your sorrows, never forget that you'll always find friends at the Fisherman's Guild. However hard things seem, however low you go, you think like a fish, your distress and quiet just drift away on the tide. Was Wawalago planning to give me fish all along? Gods, the man's a bleeding marvel. I don't deserve a friend like him. No, it's a tough life being a trader. You can't think like a fish when you're swimming in the dark. You get gobbled up. It closes your mind to anything but coin, it does. But whenever I deal with Wawalago, I feel liberated. Like a great burden's lifted from my heart. I could only live as he does. I've had my fill of dealing with crooks and swindlers, spending every obsessing over my bank balance, and agonizing over who to steal it from. And I made a change. Oh, he returned it to the ocean. I'll throw it all away and start again from scratch at the Fisherman's Guild. Here, Thegio, I hereby entrust to you the entirety of the great Rorojaru's estate. With brilliant briefs no fish can resist. Wawalago says the fish take energy from its shining scale, then copy after it. Helps them grow big, strong, and happy. Never knew it before, but it seems same with people. Time to learn to live like a fish and set myself free. I need no supporter but Wawalago. Alright, guess I'm taking the underwear. Very weird payment. Very weird payment. Taking a man's your successful delivery or reputation as a letter carrier has most excellent. Put this to the side for now. I hear the crab moving. Hostage. Sergio, the very vassal I was looking for, Kuko. I need you to take a letter to the Aspire North Shroud. The wood where your dear leader, that's me, was born and raised. She needs to be delivered to Maya Molcott, leader of the White Rams. Officially, they're an offshoot of the God's Quiver, but in practice, they're Miss Molcott's private army. Gigs all call her the Black Cat. If ever she crosses their path, they're sure to meet with an unfortunate end result. Truth be told, this isn't the first time we've tried to deliver this letter. I entrusted it to another subordinate of mine, a delivery Moogle on his very first mission. But he got chased away by the birdmen and fluttered back, hiding his face under his pom-pom. He simply wasn't cut out for such a trying task, but who is, I thought? Who best to dispatch into exile infested forest and explain the letter's lateness to fiery-tempered Miss Molcott? Guess whose name sprang to mind? She's the Gagio? Poppy Pop Kupo. Of course, throw me into danger, Piper. I said North Campground. Did I go to the south? I went to the south. God damn it, Napa. I read south as north, and then I read Camp Tranquil, and it wasn't click in my mind. Okay. There's Maya Molcott. You seek Maya Molcott? I am she, instructor of the God's Quiver, commander of the White Rams, the bane of any feathered fiend who dares poke his beak in the 12th wood. I know you. We've spoken before, have we not? I trust you've bagged a few birdies off your own since last we met. Geo, is it? What business do you have with me, meow? Meow? Apologies. Slip of the tongue. When I say with meow, I mean with meow. Not meow. Meow! Ah, what do you want? Oh, that's an awesome slip of the tongue. That's an awesome slip of the tongue. Let me see that. Oh, how wonderful. It's a letter from Lady Philota. The woman is like another mother like a mother to me, you see. I lost my parents when I was young, and it was she who raised me from a mewling babe. Her son was a great hero, a leader of the White Rams before me, but he too was lost in the line of duty. Ah, but let me see what news she... He says she used to visit Bulgor Float with her dear grandson. But by the date she gives, she should be here at this very moment. It's strange that I have not had no word of their arrival. Perhaps she simply misread her calendar. After all, she's of the future. But these days are past. Tell me, adventurer. Was this letter posted? Damn those incompetent Moogles. Never trust anything with wings, I say. Then these damn dates must be true. They should be here already. I smell the filthy hands of those blasted birdies in this. Must send out a search party. They came via Gridania. Might they have been ambushed and treated? Kind of exile raid in the area. They're usually too chicken-hearted to approach the path. A sentry there watching their movements. Go to him and ask if he has seen anything on tour. Oh, if you should happen to meet with any wee birdies, none shall weep if you snap their scrawny necks. He's basically treating them like Sylvester the cat wanted to treat Edie the bird. Everything. Oh my. Walk. Wounded featherless ones you seek? Find them, my axe will. Oh, they talk basically like Yoda. Hold it right there, you squawking scum. Squawk? Good Garuda. A Molkat you are. Black cat of the white brands. My life you'll spare, yes? Squawk. You'll get no mercy from me. I'll rip off your beak and wear it as a hat. Of our Moto soldiers, all Ixal must die. Hold a moment, ma'am. Before I was set up on it, I was watching this group of Ixal for some time. They seem to be patrolling this area. Perhaps he knows something of what befell Lady Belota and her grandson. Alright, I'll bite. Listen up, you sneaky bastard. Answer me truly, and I'll grant you a painless death. Have you seen a lady and a young boy pass through this area? Walk. Searching for white-haired elder and girly-voiced hatchling. Featherless ones are. Seen them I have. Attacked by a nasty beastie their caravan was. Ran from the beastie they did, all frighty and shaking. You lie. The only beasts around here that would think of raiding a caravan are you and your craven kind. Ah, no, Black Cat. Only the truth I am telling. Worth more than mine these featherless ones' lives are. Then maybe a deal we are making. My life is fair. Your featherless friends I catch. Release them to you we will. Crush this down. Deal we have? Catch them. Then hold them as hostages, no doubt. I say we killed the feathered fool right now and teach these dicks all a lesson. Right, Degio? Must be some good in him. Let's agree to the deal. We can always beat them up later. There's no good in a birdman. Just blood and bile. Believe me, I've checked. But mayhap you're right. We have little to lose by releasing this wretch and possibly much to gain. Alright, Beak. Truly swear that you will return our friends to us unharmed. We agree to your deal. Walk? Spared I am. By Molkat the Merciless? Leave it, I cannot. Well, known to our kind your cruelty is, and yet walk free I do? Then on my honor, my word you have. With my headwing I shall speak. Your smooth and wrinkly friends, together we will catch, then word we shall. Come to the river bend northwest of here, and your friends shall return. Alright, Bird Yoda. How I despise their feather-brained prattle. Fool knows nothing except how to delay his death with false promises. Still, I would have you follow him to his headwing, just to be sure. Shall return to the spire to see if other parties have met success. Alright. Oh, there's the headwing. Walk, come to play, the Black Cat's dog has. For his life, the sniffling wretch begged. No true exalt that one is. By my own talons punished he shall be. His craven promises never shall we honor, never will we honor. But to what I say now, listen well, featherless one. How hostages your friends are, the old one and the young. See them again, you would, and do my bidding you shall. In your border do we search, unharmed and unhindered. You'll leave us when done we are, and only then the husband shall release. Will I, you think? Then the truth we prove. To free the wrinkled one will be. Across the river we will find her, on the cliffs over Bulgor float. The lasting truce with you we speak not. Pains me it does to show mercy to the hated Molkat, but our reasons we have. Our promises we will honor, if the Black Cat will be saved. Alright, let's go get the old lady. Why do you leave her like that? Good morrow to you, adventurer. My name is Philota. Would you happen to be the young gentleman seen by me, a Molcott? Then I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was traveling with my young grandson from Gridania, but as we made our way through Creasby, we were set upon by an angered treant. Our carriage was overturned. My grandson and I managed to escape, but we were separated from our guard. We fled into the forest, seeking shelter, but only found a nest of Ixal. Captured us, and bound our hands with rough twine. I feared we were to be offered to their god. Imagine my relief when I overheard them speaking of us not as sacrifices, but as hostages. And then, without a word of warning, I was released. They marched me here, removed my blindfold, and bade me wait for me as envoy to collect me. I thank you, adventurer, but my grandson, still in the birdman's clutches, must send word to me right away. I pray you, sir, return to me and relate to her all that I have told you. If anyone can save my grandson, it is she. Please do not worry about me. I can make my way to Falgor float from here. Guards there will protect me. It's right there. And Mia is like a little bit up this road. And again, I could have always saved the hostages myself. Lady Pelota is safe. Thank God. What of her grandson? He released too? No. What? They plan to hold the boy hostage to keep my claws from their craven necks? Their skullduggery knows no bounds. They say they will release the child when they have found something. I spit on their lives. They seek nothing but our land and would use the boy as a shield to secure their trespass. Not because my witness they shall gain nothing but their deaths. The birdies have picked on the wrong prey this time. The boy is the only child of Lady Pelota's late son. Once the leader of the White Rams, we are about to free him from their filthy claws. To rue the day they ever thought of laying their hands on one of ours. You can tell Lady Pelota that Mia Malcott will not rest until her grandson is safely returned, and the rills run red with birdman blood. Go to the bobbing cork and let her know just that. Oh, is she upstairs? Mia plans to rescue my grandson herself. That is the best news I could hope to hear. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance in this matter, young man. I have known Mia since she was but a mewling babe, and believe me when I say that I have full confidence she shall devote every effort to rescue my grandson. If anyone can rescue him from those brutes, Mia can. Near 20 years have passed since the day we first met, back when my son was still the leader of the White Rams, before he was taken from us. Our report came in that the settlement was under Ixal attack. He raced to its defense. By the time he arrived, the Ixal had already captured the village. My son refused to abandon it to their clutches, led a daring attempt to rescue the villagers. He finally succeeded in expelling the invaders, but their deadly work was done. The one child emerged alive from the ruins, Mia. My son took the orphan girl under his wing and taught her bowmanship. He came to idealize him as a master and perhaps a father. But now, twice orphaned, Ixal holds her master's son as a hostage. I can well understand. But this anger, I fear it may cloud her judgment in this case and drive her to recklessness. I pray you, young man, return to her. Urge her not to be too rash in her plans. Do not live with myself for my grandson's safety. Fought with friendly. And I am still an adventurer. I could always help. I saved the realm once. I could save a person that is held hostage. People said that. And with her grandson held captive by the birdmen, she worries for the safety of our soldiers. Truly, the latest consideration knows no bounds. But I fear the time for restraint is past. It sickens me to sit by, while the birdmen prowl our forests. And one of our own as a their band has sighted from this very spire and moved to realize what that means. The dissembling birdies return to their logging ground. Lady Pelota's grandson in tow. So much for their honor and honesty. Must pounce now before they escape through Proud Creek and... Prowl? Hold a moment, I have word from my scouts. Yes? You have them in your sights, then on my order unleash. What? Send a messenger? They say they found what they were looking for. Will release the hostages immediately. Understood. Over and out. Hear that, Peggio? Birdmen say they have released the boy, but in Proud Creek of all places. Why, he would almost be safer in their evil clutches. You must go there straight away and find the child before something wickeder does. Oh, they left him with, some very bad stuff. Are you a friend of Mia Molcott's? Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. Oh yes, I'm quite alright. They didn't hurt me. My pride. I was such a fool stumbling straight into that Ixali camp. I'm sorry for causing everyone to go to such trouble to rescue. Mia wouldn't have let herself get caught so easily, nor would my father. I'm just thankful the Ixal were true to their word. I overheard some of what they were discussing, and they were searching for a hatchling of theirs. The young of a chieftain had disappeared from his nest. They had followed his trail into Treespeak. They were readying forces to launch an invasion to recover the child. It would lead to an all-out war with Britannia, but then they somehow learned of mine and Grandmama's arrival, and resolved to kidnap us instead to secure the truce that would allow a rescue party to search unhindered. But there is something I don't understand. The leader of the Exile cut my bonds. He whispered something strange to me. Promise your father kept, and so the same I shall do. Then they were gone. And master, how good it is to find you safe. Is aught amiss? Exile were on the search for a hatchling. So then they were not raiders, but rescuers. Must report these developments to Commander Malcott immediately. Let us rendezvous back at Eugenia Spire. Come, Chuck, follow me. I'm gonna assume... that something else happened to the village. It wasn't the exile. Maybe it was the... Huh. I'm gonna assume that basically he promised something to the exile and kept his promise in, after getting Mia Molcott out. And then now they basically did the same with his son. Please, sir, you have to stop her. Commander means to harry the Ixali retreat and strike them all down. You would stop me? You've forgotten our motto, all exile must die. I know, but please, ma'am, I beg you to reconsider. This was not an invasion, it was a rescue mission. They were searching for a lost hatchling. And after all, they did keep their promise. They released the boy. Surely it is only right that we honor our side of the agreement and allow them to leave. What agreement? Those were their conditions. They only had the nerve to give them because they were holding the poor boy hostage. They invade our land, steal our children, we would show them mercy. The only peace they'll get from me is that of the grave. Sir, you must help me. Go to the Bobbin Cork and bring back Lady Pelota. She's the only one Commander Molcott will listen to. Something that bothers me about all this. Put the Ixali chiefs instead. Something of promises kept in years long past? If anyone knows what he meant by it, Lady Pelota will. Oh, I am now uber curious as to that. I need to know. My grandson is safe. Thank you, adventurer. 1,000 times thank you. How can I possibly repay you for all you have done for my family? Stop your daughter. I see. It appears the situation is more complicated than we first thought. The Ixal that took us were a rescue team, and now Mia plans to attack them in their retreat. The hatchling with them. Only I can stop her. Perhaps I can, or indeed I have some knowledge of this promise the Ixal spoke of. How strange that their fates should be brought together again like this. Elementals work in mysterious ways. Very well, I will talk to you. Would it be too much to ask you to do me further kindness? Run ahead to Eugenia Spire and delay her from taking any drastic action. I will join you as soon as I can. The path is steep and I am afraid I'm not as young as I once was. Alright. Now to solve so we could know what the heck happened. Alright, you're the last of them. Join up with the forward squadron and begin the attack. Before we birdies won't know what hit him. I can't let you do that. What is it, adventurer? Don't tell me you object to my attack as well. And so do I, Mia. Grandmama. But Lady Pelosa, what are you doing here? You have been through so much at the falls of the Birdmen. You need to rest. As to you, Mia, there's a story you must need. A story begun long ago, but not yet concluded. A story? What story? A tale from long ago when my son led the White Rams, and now, a time when we found ourselves caught in snare as the Ixal did this day, as if reflected in a glass. There was a young girl, trapped behind Ixali lines. White Rams put together a rescue team to save her, and prepared to strike at the heart of the enemy. Ixal were surrounded. Their defenses were strong, all hopes lost. Until quite by chance, separate raids left the capture of several Ixali hatchlings, abandoned in their nests. So both sides came to hold younglings as hostage. The threat was answered with counter-threat, and both sides prepared for a bloody resolution. Until my son reached out to the Ixal, he offered them a truce and a promise. He would return their hatch. The Ixal would withdraw and spare the child. Tell me, my dear, what was it that the Ixal chief said to you, that your father kept his promise, and so he would keep his in return? It can only be the will of the elementals that brought such a fate to pass. There can be no doubt. That chieftain was one of the Ixali hatchlings my son released. It was my son's promise that lifted the village and saved the child. A young Makote girl with an ink-black coat and shining eyes. The master brought my life with his? After 20 long years, the threads of destiny that entwined on that fateful day have brought you together once more. Whether you sever those ties now or tie them stronger, only your heart can decide. That's actually awesome. Bound to an exile or to cut myself free. Alright, soldiers. Call off the attack. Send word to the vanguard they are to escort the exile off our lands, but under no circumstance are the herdmen to be fired upon. Foolish enough to disobey will answer to me. But Commander, what about our motto? All exile must die? Oh, they'll die, alright. The minute they set their filthy feet back in the cloakwood, I'll snap their twiggy necks up and lap up their blood. The plucking last one of them. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Wow. That's a twist I haven't seen coming. I did so want to push my claws into the speed of their lives, but it's not for me to put an end to what my master began. Vegio, you came to me with a letter, but in the end you brought me something far more important. True compassion, the legacy of my master that I was far too quick to forget. There's only one thing I can say. Thank me, Al. I'll take that. I'll just take money. Level up? Question mark? Alright. Access for Dex. Oh. Voice bases that's. Oh, Vegio, dear Vegio, my unfortunate assistant. I'm afraid that something rather awkward has come up. I'm going to have to drop it right in your lap, Kuko. An urgent epistle from Bango Zango, Vice Chair of the Blue Jay Consortium. And to Bango Zango it must be returned. Must it be returned? It was to be delivered to one Kiker, not Kiker who runs the trading post on the shores of Bronze Lake, but when I got there, the slippery devil was nowhere to be found. Matters worse, he neglected to leave a forwarding address. I was going to break the news to Master Zango myself, but who am I to deny an up-and-coming delivery chore such a valuable experience? Not often our servant fails in its duties, so you'll have to be at your psychophantic best to accept your apology. Find Master Zango just around the corner in the Octant. Good luck, Vegio. The reputation of the Moogle delivery service rests in your shoulders. Oh, Bango Zango. Is that a guy or a gal? Next time, Bango Zango, second chair of the Blue Jay Consortium. And who are you, pray tell? If you have business with me, you'll need to make an appointment. What? My letter's been returned to sender? Yeah. Not known at this address? Damn it, I never should have trusted that double-dealing keeper. The minute I threatened to call in his debts, the plaster rat does a light split. Forgive my outbursts, it's I'm angry with, not you. He borrowed a sizable sum from the consortium, but he's fallen behind on his repayments. The letter was to be our final demand. Sad to say, it seems the wretch has taken the money and ran. It's a sorry state for once shrewd trader to find himself in. He was the first to set up a trading post in Upper Lenosha after the calamity, straddling the fence. Everyone, from the kobolds to the maelstrom, and raking in a pretty packet from all sides. He ran it with his brother, Memory. They had a falling out some years back, agreement about the direction of the business, so they say. Whatever the reason is, it led to Memoroon striking out on his own and setting up his own little trading post in Oakwood. They've been rivals ever since. Perhaps that's when the rot set in. Memoru's fortunes have gone from strength to strength, but Digiroon, well, the only thing he's gained in the past 3 years is an ever-increasing mountain of debt. Had every confidence he could turn it around, but it seems my faith was misplaced. And what faith it was. Were he to default on his loan, it would have serious implications for Gordian's finance. I need you to do me a favor, adventurer. Turn to Upper Lenosha and collar this rat for me. Mayhap his brother has some idea where he has hurried off to. Alright, Memory. Oh, there's Jijiroon and there's Oh, they're on both sides. That's funny. Wanna know what also might be funny? Is I decide head over to that trading outpost. Over. Who do I call? Oh wait, I mean he's not technically, might not actually be him. I do love flying because I don't need to worry about having to like go to Lenosha, then kind of like Middle Lenosha, Western, then have to go back to Upper Lenosha. I don't have to take that like giant route out of Lenosha back to the other side. I can just fly across the lake. Alright, where's your brother? Welcome, customer. Customer, welcome to shop at Memoroon Shop. Memoroon's brother causing brother? Father? Run away with shiny shinies. Maroon, no, where did Jeroen go? Maroon and Jeroen always fight. Never talking talk. Memoroon keep to Memoroon side and keep away from Jeroen side. Memoroon worked for a long time at Jeroen shop. Long time ago. Memoroon spot, good spot for new shop, but Jeroen say you want to stay put into your own shop. Spot. Here, Memoroon say, but Jeroen want want to hear. And no want to move. Quarrel some Jeroen quarrel with Memoroon. Go away, he say. Go away, Memoroon. Go. Memoroon moved to new place, set up new setup. Never ever talking with sense. Memoroon cross with Jeroen. Jeroen think Jeroen cross everyone. Jeroen needs help. Help will Jeroen help. Look. Jeroen shop. Jeroen leave shop. Maybe he leave hints. That hint where to go. Okay. So maybe he left a cryptic message as his forwarding now. Is that Eastern Channel? No, that's part of the East Kenosha stuff. And you see from that's crazy. That is like real crazy, and that is actually this here. Camp Overlook is probably up there. What's your business here, matey? Does Zango send you to look for a missing trader? Same here. Seems the consortium may take no chances when it comes to tracking down this Jeroen character. Let's say we work together then, lad. Oh, that's outside. I was like, what is this vibration? Somebody's blasting music outside. Let's say you work together then, lad. I put the shakes on the shopkeep over yonder already. Don't get a glimmer what the old boy's got to say. What we've got to. Says this file over here, you're in stash, but it ain't nothing but chocobo feet. Hardly worth filching when it comes down to it. Thought he might have taken the loot with him, but the only thing with him mittens what was in chest, according to yon shopkeeper. Weren't naught but a pile of Mamu Jaw coinage. That ain't worth its weight in sight to anyone side of the deep. Excepting Mamu Jaw, that is. No European merchant touched the stuff with a 40-gallon barge. Chances are it's still some value. Here, you don't reckon the rat bastard's gonna have to hire himself a lizardman army, do ya? Band of the scavebuggers around northward, but a keeper's one thing. Mammal Jaw's another. I ain't getting paid enough to go poking my nose and I'll head back to Limsa and report to Zango. Don't you be getting yourself in any trouble now, lad. Shallows of bronze. Maybe he is talking with Mammal Jaw about something. Look, that collector comes to collect Jijiru's debts. Jijiru give Mammal Jaw back the shiny shinies, and good Mammal Jaw protect Jijiru from bad collector, yes? Very well, Jijiru. We'll have a deal. Mammal Jaw protect you from smooth soldiers. Cover our retreat. Really now? You just signed your debts, my guy. Don't go nobles over there. They're on this side. Yeah, there they are. There he is. Features your room collector. The pirate has him. Mammal Jaw make deal to protect your room from you and you alone. Say nothing about the pirate. You are not collector. The Mammal Jaw work is done. Jijiru make another bad deal. Wonder collectors are after him. Mammal Jaw make good deal with Jijiru. Find many items and pay fair price. When we pay Jijiru and say our money no good and ask for gil. Jijiru want gil, he say, so at the start. Mammal Jaw proud warriors, not mind readers. Want find Jijiru, speak with the red brother. Maybe he knows where the pirate take him. I don't know why I'm doing this almost Russian accent. Floating Skivnin. Actually, that's the Wanderer's Palace. Floating City of Nim is somewhere yonder. Alright, where's your brother? Rune did deal with Mammal Jaw and got Mammal Jaw shiny. Shinies? Mammal Jaw shiny so good to pay back his debt payment. Oh no, Jijiru collected by collector. Collector, a pirate collector. Pirate collectors deter debtors by barreling them in barrels and jettisoning them from jetties. Got to stop Jijiru getting launched in the lake. Go to Jijiru's shop and stop freebooter booting to the wet water. Cameroon got arrangements arranged, but see you there soon. Right. Oh, is this basically gonna reconcile between the two brothers? This is their reconciliation? pirate fever. Well, if it ain't me old matey. Look here, lad, I finally got me mitts on the surfing wretch. And he's about to take the plunge. Seems he'd been making merry with the mumble job, but he never counted on him trying to lumber him with their own dodgy lucre. You can't pay your debts with lizard coin, can you, Ginger? Poor old bugger ain't a bad sort, really. Should have just been a bit more careful drawing up his deals with the policemen. But good intentions don't count for shy in this business. Defaulter's a default. And a bailiff's got to do what a bailiff's got to do. But it washed me hands of the pirate life when I went to the collecting racket. The old ways still come in handy. It pays me a pretty penny to give them those as bilk their lender, the old evil pirate style. Bung him in a barrel and the briny. Stop, stop, stop! Memoron give you shinies. Many shinies to repay repayment. Oh, he's gonna come in clutch for his brother. Here what's with the hubbub. Here's saying you'll pay off Jijirun's debts for him. Probably a big bag that we can't see. Well, blow me down. That's enough gillier to drag down the galley. Aye, this'll cover what the consortium's after, alright. That's an end to that, then. And to let the rat out of the barrel. Oh, he's actually good at heart for a pirate. Jijirun don't speak to Memoron for a long time. Long time. But Memoron paid Jijirun's payment. Jijirun not worthy of worthy Memoron. Nothing to give in return. Nothing but Jijirun's shop. Jijirun shop no more. Jijirun shop, Memoron shop now. No, Memoron no take Jijirun shop. Jijirun keep dealing deals and paying Memoron back bit by bit. Here ain't you looking to get your hands on his trading post? I thought you geekers was all cutthroat when it comes to business. You had his plot, you'd have the whole upper Ladosh under your thumb. And there ain't nothing like a monopoly to push up prices. No, Memoron no want Jijirun shop, Memoron just want to help. Why Jijirun no ask help him? Help will help. Jijirun could no show face. Could no face showing Memoron face. Good Memoron suggest good suggestions, but ignorant Jijirun ignore proposals. And propose Memoron go away. Jijirun wrong to wrong Memoron. Feel bad feelings ever since. They talk weird, holy crap. Jijirun no wrong. Jijirun and Memoron differ because Memoron different. Good Jijirun stand up for long-standing customers. Good Memoron like to look for likely place to find new customers. Different ways of working, but both ways can work. So that's how it is. You're stuck on staying put because you didn't want to leave your old customers in the lurch, eh? While your brother's new post starts rolling it, picking up all the new custom off the western road, your old faithful let you down. It takes a few big money deals to go south, and before you know it, you ain't got no pot to piss in. Sorry tales to be sure. Memoron only set up new shop to show Memoron as good a trader as good trader Jijirun. Jijirun not there to motivate Memoron, Memoron got no motivation. Jijirun will always be unrivaled rival. Look at that, Jijirun. Little brother don't have that store in ya. And what better way to thank him for saving your hide than bringing your business back to his feet? Just remember to get him to pay in guild next time. Jijirun got tears in teary eyes. Jijirun agrees to agreement. Jijirun deal better deals and gets the better of Memoron. Not as bad enemies, but good rivals. That's what I call it deep. And with the both of you backing up the other, I reckon there's no way this one will fall through. Go on then, lads. Get back to your posts. Draw up your plans and show the no-show what you got. He's actually rooting for them. Everyone? Back to the no-show week. Or the settlements, I mean. But we will be doing this time. I am getting tired and it's quite a bit past time that I know. Eight. Step out of the game. Yes, thank you for everybody that joined up. Let me just make sure I have the raid going real quick. I know already who I want to raid. There we go. We're gonna be raiding Minty. Actually, good friend of Topa. Alright. So, again, thank you everybody that stopped by, everybody that lurked, talked, shared, just enjoyed their time. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, Chloe. Thank you so much for stopping by again. Thank you for that gift and for the sub. I really appreciate it. Everybody else, I thank you again. Next time I am live is tomorrow. So, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back with some more Star Wars Old Republic. We'll be doing some more city business. So yeah, again, thank you all. Oh wait, raid message. I almost forgot the raid message. There we go. So yeah, again, thank you all. All have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead of you. Till we meet again.
To figure out how to be around each other. Hey! Oh my gosh, Shiro, thank you for the raid! Welcome in! Welcome in, raiders. How was your stream? Doing some Final Fantasy Online? Let's go. I started my very first Final Fantasy game this week, Shiro. I've been playing Final Fantasy X. Welcome in. How was your stream today? Welcome in, raiders. We are doing a 15-hour stream today, a big stream, to say thank you to the community for an amazing month. But yeah. How are you going? Might take some time and space. Thanks for talking to me about this. So the carvings I mentioned, they seem to represent things on ancient human maps. Hi! Yeah, it's been really good. I've enjoyed it a lot so far, Shiro. There's a pillar with flames bursting out the top. And a small house. Oh, okay. You're doing well? Glad to hear it. How long have you been playing Final Fantasy XIV for? So this one is probably the fire bursting out the top, right? Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's a fire. I was thinking about trying it one day. I need to get back into Palia, but I'm uber distracted by another game. I totally understand that. Yeah, I haven't played Palia in a long time. We did it! Does that mean I can take the yellow one? Yeah, I would definitely take the yellow one as well. Oh, I think I gotta put it up here. Might go back and grab it. Oh, so pink.